If you are of a mindset where you do not feel okay unless you are dressed, say, as a woman, if you're a biological male, if your mindset is such that like if you're not dressed as a woman, you're not okay. Dressing as a woman is not the solution to that, because like the problem is way deeper, you know.
Insanely transphobic Ben Saint strikes again. There he goes.
And I want to say I'm not saying that someone who wants to wear a dress shouldn't wear a dress. Not what I'm saying, but I am saying that the solution is that it's not a solution to be like, oh well, I'm just gonna wear a dress and everyone has to call me a woman. Or else I'll just break down and cry. I'll just break down and cry if someone refers to me as a man. Yeah. You know?
This is just what the podcast...
I do always put out. That's why I get so much cock.
All right, Dune-kun, let's round up. Let's fucking bring him in. Yeah. Bring it in.
Pulling up my notes.
Is everyone recording?
Oh. Why do you sound like that, Zach?
What do you mean?
You sound deeper. You sound like you're talking like this.
What do you mean?
Oh.
You sound big boy.
He's pulling an Ethan Ralph. He's like, hello, my name's Ethan Ralph.
I don't
this is
understand.
Definitely my real voice.
I mean, okay.
What did you do with
I put a pop filter on and a condenser thing, so maybe that's why. I don't fucking know.
Hey, is the show starting?
The show is starting.
Hey, guys, welcome to the Pro Anal Cast. I'm JellyBeaner, your host.
No!
Who else we got on the cast here?
We have to sync first.
Oh, we gotta sync first?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay.
You ruined the joke.
I ruined the joke. I'll do it again.
Killed it.
I'll do it again. It'll be funny.
It just like you killed the juice.
Okay. Let's sync. All right. What do we?
Gay.
How about
Gay.
bruh?
No, gay.
Bruh. Gay.
Bruh. Okay. Everybody on.
Bruh. Yeah.
Oh my fucking no!
Here we go.
I hate this.
Okay. 3, 2.
I was gonna.
Wait, is it okay?
Hold
we're
on,
counting down.
hold
Okay.
on.
Stop.
Is it gay or bruh?
I'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Bruh. Okay, cool. Welcome to Procrastinators Anonymous, a show about people who like the PCP too much. I am, as always, I am Dune Chan. Dune.
There he is. There's Dune Chan.
That was the lovely soundboard work of JellyBeaner.
Yes, JellyBeaner is what I would prefer to go by now.
Also joined by Vita Torpeda.
Thank you. Yes, Rito's my dead name. I'd prefer no one use. It's ironic.
Well, and this is where it starts to fall apart for folks. Man Tool. That's your gender name.
Yep, I'm a man. I have tools. I fix cars, and I have a giant cock. I'm better than all of you pathetic women. Misogyny, everyone.
Best member now. And the girliest of all girls, ZacDeath, because they didn't give me a fake female name.
You're right. I do. I just don't want to change my name. It's too much work. Legal problems.
Yeah. And our lovely special guest this week is Shantae Donna, formerly known as SeanDon, the voicemail god.
Yeah, I got a lot of monikers.
Can we get some clapping? Can we get a round of applause for our guest?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Actual.
God, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Jelly,
nice,
no,
nice.
you can't be the Nate. You can't be the Nate.
No,
of
I'm
this.
the Nate now. This is me.
Have you seen SeanDon? Have you seen the fucking thing I drew? They are the Nate. I'm sorry, it's already taken. You're way too late. You are just Shacky.
Let me show you why I'm the Nate.
Bazinga! Oh shit.
God.
Basically.
Hey, I just wanted to say that inside scoop, I legitimately think it's all my fault that Nate got his soundboard working.
You're the Satan we have to crusade against.
See, here's the thing that really confused me is Oblivion Falls made that video like what 2 years ago about how to use Voicemeeter. Nate should have known how to do this for 2 years now.
Nate should know how to do a lot of things by now. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but he hasn't been a junkie for the soundboard like he has recently. He's been.
Really he's a soundboard slut.
Yeah, he really do.
Anyway, this week we're talking about what was the name of the episode again? I didn't write it down.
Fuck.
There's two.
Minecraft Anarchy.
Minecraft Anarchy, the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft, of course. Yeah. With the
we
Fit MC.
are actually the oldest Minecraft server in Minecraft. That's us.
Minecraft, pretty based.
Cast. Yeah, it was made by Hatsune Miku, wasn't it?
It was, so they say. We could talk about the podcast, or we could talk about something a lot more interesting, I feel like.
No, we got to talk about the podcast.
Well, yeah, there's a lot to cover this week because there's a lot that's transpired in the span of time.
Me too. Notes gang.
Like the Illuminati and how we need to get into it. We need to get into the YouTube Illuminati. We need a plan.
You know what we should talk about?
No?
What?
Suck.
Oh, Jesus.
The soundboard. You're right. We should talk about the soundboard.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about Nate's new soundboard.
It's not new. He's had it.
I hate it.
Welcome to the soundboard cast. What do we got here? What do we got
All
here?
my fault.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. A fucking whole song. Thanks.
I hate it.
What a great bit.
There goes our monetary money. It's all gone.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
No, that's short enough where it doesn't affect anything.
Oh, okay.
What if he plays it 10 times?
Oh, then that kind of ruins it.
What if he plays it 100 times?
I've got. Don't worry. I've got
Jelly.
Oh, thank God. Maybe your soundboard's probably better though.
Yeah. It's it was really strenuous to listen to all the soundboard shenanigans because it's funny for like the first 5 seconds and then it's clearly Nate having his own fun.
Bazinga!
Oh yeah, for sure. Imagine having to go through an entire podcast with these sound bites. Can you imagine?
I can't wait to listen to this podcast later and think it's less funny than it was originally. Much like this most recent podcast.
You know, I recommended Bazinga to Nate. I thought it's a pretty good addition.
Why? Why did you do this to us?
It's really funny.
It is kind of funny.
It's not.
It's great for the streams.
Well,
man.
In the show, it's not funny, but when Nate does it, it's funny.
When Nate does it, it's
So you gotta stop simping after Nate. What is this? You fucking simp.
Now I'm gonna Jew post and soundboard.
Listen,
Can't
Jelly
stop me.
just loves white man cock.
Oh,
we all knew
God.
this.
Oh, hey.
Is this true,
How did
Kelly?
you not know this?
That's not
How did you not realize it?
That's impossible.
I believe you.
I'm sorry, it's a true fact about Jelly.
True facts, but JellyBeaner.
Me and Sean
Hey,
are...
Minecraft guys, right? Minecraft.
No, I'm talking about something else. Me and Sean are used to the soundboard because we watch. We're usually in the Nate best Pokemon streams, right, Sean?
Yep, every stream basically.
I'm usually there too. I just normally don't comment. I see you too often. I'm quite a lurker in this.
When he is
kind of bored.
His performance, I'll say, in this podcast was very conservative. He did not use it as much as he would like to use. He didn't go full sicko mode, as they say.
As the kids say.
He exercised some restraint. You know, he has some decency.
He has a whole keyboard of bras that he just plays songs with.
Well, okay. Talking about the live streams, I've been actually watching them as well, and he actually calls me out by name every time I comment, which is weird. Anyway, I noticed he has a lot of like betas in his audience, like unironically, and they look up to him for advice, like for relationships.
I like that
and stuff.
Guy. Like you.
Wait,
gross.
did you?
Yeah,
I mean,
he does have a girlfriend.
So.
Okay, thank God.
He does kind of it's about like projecting himself as this like image of confidence and like certainty in a lot of the things that in a lot of the ideas that he exercises. When really he's a regular guy like a lot of other people, but I think a lot of the more emotionally vulnerable men may look to that as a source of
I definitely don't think the fact that he has a girlfriend is a good reason to ask him for advice, because Digi has a fiance and I have also had a girlfriend. Would you ask me for relationship advice? The answer better be fucking no. God damn it! What is wrong with you people?
I mean, that's with every PCP member. They all have beta orbiters that fucking suck their cock.
Yeah. Psymid's in the call right now.
Like me.
This is true. We all simp for Tom.
Like
Yeah,
Psymid,
yeah.
and then, you know.
No,
Yeah.
not enough people simp for Tom. Tom needs more simps.
This is
I want to
true.
be Tom's sugar daddy.
Yeah, ironically, Tom's the only one that
why do I
deserves
never
it.
see
Tom,
you
yeah,
on-
he
Guys,
deserves
on
it.
this episode. Chill.
Rito, why do I never see you in the suggestions chat? Where are you? Why aren't you talking?
What? I mean, well,
In Tom Oliver's.
yeah. Well,
secret.
I'm not, but I'm not
Oh.
there.
You're not
I'm guilty.
simping hard enough.
I know, I'm not. I'm guilty of this.
Is this in his patron Discord?
Yes, it is. I feel like, suggestions are still open. I suggest that he should call you out for not simping for him.
No, yeah, I'm actually not a patron, but I am about to be. So
You better
To
be.
just you wait. I'll be there. I'll be there tonight. You'll see me. I'll be the hyena.
Okay.
Speaking
I
of
better.
PCP members calling out members of this podcast, did you all see the clip of Nate roasting Psymid for like 10 minutes?
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
No,
Oh,
I did
yeah,
not see
Psymid
this.
got
It is
Roast
Andy.
toasted.
Kajoro posted it somewhere, I think. Please
Post some
post it
gross,
again
disgusting
so I
audio
can put it in the
links.
show notes. Because in the last podcast, Simon got mad about Nate not remembering the Animal Crossing guy or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Let's review last week's episode.
yeah.
Yeah, can we
Welcome
get a
to Procrastinators
flashback?
Anonymous, episode 2. We've expanded the cast.
Coming soon.
Yeah, we'll never do it.
Immediately after we record this, me and Dune will record that.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, right after I leave the call.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, right after Rado leaves, we can just stick around.
Everyone else will still be here, not you though.
All right.
So
Fucking-
did he actually watch it, or did Michelle just tell him about it?
I feel like he
I
actually
wondered.
watched it.
Aww.
Our episode.
Yeah,
Love that
Yeah.
for us.
it's like that's pretty good. We have 2
That's pretty
confirmed
good, right?
kills. We've Hypocrite and Nate
No,
have watched
that's
the
not good because
podcast.
then that means Nate heard me talking about his manhandles and you know that.
He
Oh, I
got
did
the
too.
message, I hope.
He loves it. It's fine.
That's fucking based.
He needs to get called out on his bullshit to feel like he has to
That's
do
what
something.
we're here for.
He needs
That's
to be
my
shamed.
goal in life.
Shaming
Where's
only works on white
best enemy
men.
ever goes in the shell, Nate?
Where
Where
is
is
it?
it?
He mentioned
Does-
something about it
doesn't
on one of his
exist.
recent streams. I feel like.
Did?
He said.
Oh, you guys
something-
want to inside scoop on
Please do
his
tell.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
his bonus monthly cast?
2 scoops, please.
He said it's not his next video, and
Oh my god.
it won't be his next video after that either.
What
So-
the
Not-
fuck is he doing?
Not for the
Amazing.
next
Fuck you,
20
Nate.
next videos.
Yeah.
Then he'll consider it.
I'm sure we'll get like one of those a year.
Well, his next video is Final Fantasy, obviously.
yeah.
You know, Nate's just so busy with his full-time job. Oh wait,
His full-time job beating Michelle.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
she
man.
told us during
Yeah.
the pre-show last
Well,
time.
you have
Yeah.
to beat
Yes.
that girlfriend so she
Even
doesn't
though she
become
wasn't
a
here
lol
for the
cow.
pre-show.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Keeps her in
She's
line.
not.
That can only work for so long. She does.
Is it too late for that for her though? Is it too late for
Michelle can be
Yeah.
saved.
No.
I
She
think
knows
she can be saved.
Pantsu.
Yeah. She's on the edge.
She's free. She's free.
Oh, she's edging.
She's edging.
She's edging. Constantly.
What's that Digibro? What's the Trial of the Golden Witch lyric? I'm on the fringe of acceptable and cringe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except
Except she's
shit.
not.
Right.
She is just cringe because she posted on Kiwi Farms publicly.
Is.
What?
It's
Mate,
Yeah,
that's
not
not
Michelle.
Beetle? What do you mean
No.
she?
Oh, do you want to get into Digi's a girl now? She's a lady.
Yeah,
Yes.
they digivolved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she digivolved into a higher being. Better than just like you guys did. That's why you're all ladies now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are
Charles
all
the-
ladies. I forgot about that gimmick.
Yeah.
That gag. I immediately forgot the second it came out of my mouth.
Oh god, that's horrific. My laugh is horrific. Fuck. No, I've gained self-awareness.
Yeah,
Does anyone have a good
It's
laugh?
fine, dude.
Perhaps not. I mean, there are a few good laughs out there. A few. Any One Piece laughs are good laughs.
Say ha ha
Those are
ha.
all fantastic.
Yeah.
She.
Yes. One Piece laugh as much as you can. That's the best way to live. But
Cito, no one's gonna know what you're
I
talking
got a much
about
better laugh for you.
by being self.
Oh my god.
There you go.
yeah.
Hold on.
Cetol, by mentioning that you are self-aware now, I do have to link Cetol's ASMR adventure in the show notes.
Yes.
You know what? I'll accept that.
Because
You
no one
can-
else will understand.
Got it.
Listen, you can do that, please. I find it to be hilarious and horrific and mortifying, and I sent it to all of my friends. So you may.
I'm on my
you may.
third rewatch right now.
I have that rewatch.
Yeah.
Okay, you said
Just
all
have it
that
on loop
shit,
in the background.
And, then you were like, and then I sent it to all my friends.
Yep. Have your lotion and tissues ready.
Well, I put it in the server. Listen, how do you know your friends if you don't jack off to heavy breathing of each other? How do you know? You don't. You're not real friends.
That
You're
is
not
the
doing
ultimate
that.
straight man's test.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why are you saying such facts right now? So weird.
Because I need to spit only the truth. That's why
Can we
Jelly
get-
is allowed on this podcast.
Zach, can we get your own ASMR adventures where you just breathe into the mic with that weird deep voice you have now for some reason?
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
What is
Okay.
it?
It does sound like
it
it's
is
being
weird.
pitch shifted. Like either like the rate at which you're recording at is different, or I have no clue what's happening.
What are you guys talking about?
It just sounds like you got blacker.
I did go out.
Dune, can you confirm?
Yeah. Maybe I got a tan brain.
That's how that works, right?
I don't
I
fucking
assume.
know.
That's how black people were made.
Yeah.
Zach, try doing a falsetto, like real quick, just like a little-
Setto?
yeah, like,
Like a
Why are we
lady
thinking
voice.
about this? Guys, we have a podcast
Okay,
to talk
we're
about.
we're dropping this. We're moving on.
Okay,
We're
right.
moving on.
Sorry.
On,
That'll be the
Yeah.
bonus
Talk
episode.
What are you
about
talking
podcast.
about? This is the best thing we've done all year.
yeah, find our bonus episodes at patreon.com/Ben Saint.
Yeah.
No, please.
No, please stop giving him.
We've waged a war against him. We can't give him money now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do use
Even
his likeness.
Psymid has stopped
Gives him
simping for him.
$10.
Yeah.
Even Psymid has stopped simping for him in favor of Digi, as we have all
Yes.
seen in this meme. This
Yeah.
meme right
Interesting.
here.
Better be in the show notes.
Elias,
Yeah,
put
so
in the
yeah,
show notes.
that's
Put on
been
screen.
a big news this week.
Just post it in the voice chat and it'll be on screen.
It's been a big
Right
news
now.
this week.
Well, I
is the
posted it in
transition
Gross
of,
Disgusting Audio links.
DigiBro to DigiNay. I
Well, like,
How do you feel
gay.
about the
now
name
truly gay,
itself?
now truly a woman who likes women, who's in love with a woman. So the gay that Digi was always meant to be, I guess.
Is this his
Yeah.
final Digi evolution, though?
I think that it can go further. I think there are higher forms.
Of
Digi hasn't gone
course.
furry yet, so it's
It's only a
Same.
matter
Oh my
of time.
god. What
So
would
when
Digi's
is the
persona
who's the
be,
next
though?
PCP member to go trans?
Ooh,
what do you think?
Ben.
No.
It's going to be Ben or Gib, I
Ooh,
think.
Gib would
Yeah.
make it work.
I think Gib.
Nah,
Yeah.
Gib is kind of eggy.
Gib was talking about how he likes wearing those tight
Yeah.
now,
dresses
see,
on the previous
I can,
podcast.
but I can relate though. I can, it's I understand the sentiment. No, not trans.
Oh,
not
yeah, I've
trans,
worn a
not
dress
being
before.
trans, but
That's
being
alright.
trapped.
Where?
It's different. Two different
France.
things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both gay. Both
Yeah,
gay, though.
But different on the spectrum of gay. They're
As in all things, it's a
Talking
spectrum.
about
And we're on
about
it.
gay things. Minecraft. Fuck that shit, man.
recent there.
No, Minecraft.
Yeah, we had
Terraria,
the
though.
Minecraft Pixelmon
Terraria,
tournament this last week,
Oh,
and
yes.
both Dune and I were participants. I've been on the Minecraft server since it came out, and but somehow Dune, who has been on since less than a week, managed to place higher in the tournament than I, and it was epic.
Yeah.
I got my shit pushed in. It was pretty bad.
The rest of us were on May's
I
stream.
suppose.
It's a
The
kink.
rest of us are at May's stream. We could not support you.
Props to those enemies or those Timmies.
Yeah. We will not acknowledge his real name on this
The
podcast.
only good thing about that whole Pixelmon thing was when everyone was killing Nate and Ben. That was hilarious.
That was pretty good. That was Kajoro.
Yeah,
It's pretty good, right?
Wait, no, that was
No, it was Shinichaba.
Yeah.
Shinichaba. Oops.
We're
Yeah.
talking about all this,
Sounds balanced, as all things should be.
all this Minecraft stuff. Anarchy servers. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you have that on the soundboard, Jelly?
Yeah.
What do you want? What flavor do you want? I got it.
Oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft. Can we get one of
Oh
those?
no, I'll have to custom order
Yeah,
that one in. I'll have to
yeah.
ship it in from China. Probably you'll probably get a little bit of coof. Oof.
Did we mention that NC was on this podcast?
Literally
I want
now.
to talk about like, just why though? Why is he there?
Why?
What did he
Because he's
add?
a friend of the
Because they
show.
like him.
Like, he's a cool
Yeah,
person,
he's been on before.
but what did he really even do?
He's
Not much.
the
I don't know,
oldest
he
Anarchy
talked about,
server in Minecraft.
Being a fit boy.
Yeah,
He made Nate feel bad for not being as beefy as he should be.
Yeah, he did that, which is
he
a
had
And they
a
talked
possible.
little
about
story
surfing.
about being babysitted by the guy from the Plain White Tees.
the only interesting
which is,
thing that happened this episode.
I'm yeah. Well, I mean, you know, there's bits of stuff here and there, interspersed between soundboard usage and.
That was the best part of the podcast for definitely.
Jelly,
So
this is
loud.
why
I
you are the worst
disagree.
member of this podcast. That's why you're the worst member of this podcast, and I'm not
No, I'm the
sorry for
best
telling
member
you
of
the
this
truth.
Jelly, you are the only member of the podcast who's in Voice Australia.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I think that is cringe. I don't like it.
Well, but we have two people that have been on the podcast that are actually in Australia. Is that worse or better? I'm not sure.
That's worse because that's real Australia, not this
Yeah.
stupid metaphysical bullshit that we made.
Listen, it's better because in real Australia, you can eat and kill kangaroos.
Yeah.
Whereas in
Well-
Voice Australia, you're stuck back in the old colonial days where the Aboriginals are looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Why are they so pale? Are they sick?
Oh, you mean I'm trapped in there with people darker than me?
Yeah, you're
Uh-oh.
trapped. You're trapped on the boat
Uh-oh.
approaching Australia. That's where Voice Australia is, with all the Aboriginals looking at you like you're some sort of deformed freak, as you are.
Yeah. One thing that did happen on this podcast, Ben was talking about his gummy worm antics and talking about his acids and stuff. And I believe you me, I know plenty. I know plenty about my malic acids, my malic and citric acids. I have plenty of that shit at home. But he was talking about nothing being in stock. He's like, did these companies go out of business? I don't know. Why don't they have this stuff anymore? And I was like, do you know that like most of these people who make this stuff normally just aren't they can't operate their business right now? Like
Yeah.
most
Did you
places.
know
Yeah, I
that
had the same
Corona?
note written down. Like, he doesn't understand.
Do you know that?
Like, he doesn't understand. Ben's confused that he can't consume under Rona. That's my note for that bit. What a
Isn't lockdown supposed to be a good thing?
yeah,
Isn't
it's
this-
so critical. Yet
I just listened to the Koofcast, and when they were, Ben and Nate were arguing retardedly about whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that was a pain.
Yeah.
Ben really over exaggerated like how intense, quote unquote, that was. He was like acting like it was the biggest deal ever, and it was like not even that bad.
Yeah, no, I agreed. That's he I don't know, he seemed to be leaning pretty hard into the quarantine angle when I don't know, he didn't really make any case for it to begin with.
I will say Nate brought up some really weird analogies that I didn't understand. Didn't
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
mean
Like-
anything.
Peanut butter. Dur, dur, dur.
oh my god.
Yeah, fucking peanuts and fucking
Yeah,
shit.
the worst part about that was that nobody was like arguing their point well. It was pretty bad all around.
I don't know. I think Tom pretty much summarized
Well-
the points pretty well.
Yeah, Tom and Gib kind of had it dialed in.
Fucking Gib was about to fucking leave the fucking call.
As he should have.
The only
shit.
intelligent move.
Luckily, we seem to have left politics behind us as Bernie Sanders dropped out of the race, and the podcast is better now.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
entered
Now-
the
now in the fi-
soundboard Animal Crossing.
Final
FF7.
Fantasy
Is it
VII,
better? I
yeah.
think it's more boring now because nobody's getting mad.
Admittedly, it actually is.
It's good to know that Bernie didn't drop out. Simon saying this because I mean he's still technically in the race. He just ended his campaign, but yeah, it's not looking great for Bernie. Gonna be honest.
Simon, he's not gonna win. Simon.
I mean, I do believe Simon when he says the media wants you to think that, but he did end his campaign.
The
He
media?
did-
I wonder who could be behind the media.
Oh my
I wonder
God.
who puts
Dog
fingers in
fuckers.
triangle shape in front of nose. But I mean, he did endorse Joe Biden, so he
Which is
couldn't-
cringe.
That is really cringe.
This is
That
true.
was a pretty broad moment right there.
No
Kill
one wants
me.
to support our
in
racist
Minecraft.
grandpa who literally told a black guy that he's not black. No one wants to do
No, he
that.
didn't just tell one black
Did you guys
guy. He
know he
said,
did that?
"You're not black unless you vote for him."
Yeah,
hear
basically.
that, Dune?
Nice to
You better
meet
vote for- Biden.
I guess I have to.
Nice to know that the Democratic plantations are real and that I haven't been lied to, but my favorite black pundits, whose name I can't remember because I hate her, and she's
god.
I think we should abandon plantations for some sort of, I don't know, some more focused camp. I think, you know, we can really narrow down the tasks at hand here. Some where we can really concentrate on the issues.
Did I think Psymid wanted to weasel his little way in here, talk about politics.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he's got something to say. Can we bring him in here?
All right, Simon, come in. Unmute yourself.
In.
Just don't come in me, please.
All right, motherfuckers, listen.
Hold on. Before you start, I think you should come in, Jelly. I think
Simon's
that'd be good
here.
for him.
Bazinga! Well, I definitely will come in you, but I will also come at you with this, like, totally purple-pilled take. That,
can you do something else for me, Simon?
What?
I will eat your ass.
Almost definitely. Almost definitely.
Simon, are you recording?
Of course, yeah. So listen, right? Bernie Sanders suspended his fucking campaign. You can still vote for him because the more delegates he has, the more pull he will have at the Democratic National Convention, which means that Biden and all of his stupid fucking constituents will have to listen to us because it's...
Don't say us.
Because we have delegates.
Us? You mean left wing?
Us as in me and other Bernie supporters.
Okay, not Jelly. You're not including Jelly.
No, I'm an Andrew Yang kind of guy, even though he also supported Biden like a pussy.
Listen, anyone who supports Biden, I hate their fucking guts. Bernie's dead to me, but I think that it's still important to vote for him because I know he'll try to platform for shit if he has enough delegates.
We all know that the super tag team would have been Bernie Yang, but it's never going to happen.
It would have been so fucking amazing. I would have I would have been so happy.
I'm cooling just thinking about it right now.
Exactly.
For the first time in my life, I would have been happy.
I could have worn my math hat and 2016 Bernie shirt in combination.
Mm-hmm. And that's when you really unlock your you break your limits and become the Ubermensch is when you wear those two things.
That doesn't sound very left of you. Unless.
Also, I would like to comment about me, the way Nate brought me up in his last Pokemon stream. I just want to say, he did dab on me, but also he took what I was saying way too seriously, and I was just pretending to be retarded.
This time?
I like how you say pretending to be retarded, like you're not actually retarded.
No, in all seriousness, though, me and him did talk on stream, and I was like, hey, I was just giving you shit because I hate other things about you, not actually this, and it was funny.
You were giving him money.
And he was like, you know what? Cool.
It was very funny.
Simon, I did not.
Oh, yeah.
There was something I wanted to ask you about because I was going to listen to one of May's most recent streams.
Oh, yes.
But I dipped out before you were on, and apparently a lot of stuff happened after I left. So.
Well, okay, yeah. So I was on that stream for 2.5 fucking hours. It was me, and then, like, I was on for probably an hour by myself, and then it was me and Tarbuck Transom hanging out in there. It was kind of a mess, because if we will all remember, that was the first stream since DigiNay transitioned. So everyone kind of had this, like, manic, excited energy about them, including myself. May had a lot to drink. We were all having some good fun. At one point on the podcast, her mother called her, and I said jokingly, "Oh, you should answer it on stream." And she said, "Okay," and did.
No.
So, yeah, so what happened was, she was like, "Hi, Mom, you're on stream," and her mom with her thick New York accent was like, "Hey, am I on your show?" And she was like, "Yeah, Conrad is a girl now, and her mom was like, well, he can't go by Conrad now, can he? And it was just really fucking funny.
And then she came out as trans.
Well, you know, that's later steps.
Gotcha.
Okay,
phase 2.
so she hung up on her mom, and then some more antics ensued, and then everybody's favorite member of not member of that podcast, but frequent shit poster, Butthole Weeb, aka
There he is.
Landoname, super chatted $100 to May
What?
and told her to ask her mom if she eats ass.
Oh my god.
Do
you
we get
know,
an answer for this?
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
I will eat your ass.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Precisely, because Butthole Weeb, his gimmick is that he always asks people if they eat ass. That's his whole thing.
Yeah.
So, what May did is called her mom back on stream
Oh no.
and asked in front of, like, her audience if her mom eats ass, and it was really fucking funny. Her mom's actually super cool and was, like, playing along, so it was nice.
Well,
Answer,
what was
yeah,
the
please.
answer?
The answer was no.
Oh.
And she was like, and whoever asked that, thank you for giving my daughter $100, but, she, like, you know, made
Man,
some
I
very
feel
nice
bad
but
for
cutting
May's
insult.
dad. Man, just what a sad life when your wife won't eat your
What
ass.
he's deprived
I think
of
we
this,
all know what that feels like.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
criminal, really.
Truly.
And I mean, also just like, yeah, it's been really interesting over on the Pantsuit Party Discord with all the like the Kiwi Farms bullshit
yes.
with bitch cow tits whore who will not be named.
That's 10 lead. I don't know why
Why would
you're
you not
being...
Yeah, okay. Yes.
That's so stupid. I hate it when people do that.
Let's not blame 10 lead, but fuck 10 lead. What a slut.
I mean, fuck
Yeah.
10 lead, but also, like, May is indulging in this. She's participating in this.
Oh,
so,
yes,
like,
she's participating because it's fun for her, which I can understand. Having a rival's fun.
I don't
like
know.
me
Her-
and Nate.
Her content cop video was kind of cringe. Like, I don't know. I just wasn't...
It was cringe, but it was funny.
Was it
I
self-aware
guess I'm just not
cringe?
buying into it. I'm not like a May fan, but it's I don't know. I'm not finding like the May aspect. It just seems like a whole mess to me. Like I read the Kiwi Farms thread where May was posting in her like alt
Yeah.
or whatever, and it was just
It
was kind of gross,
yeah.
really.
It definitely is a mess, but it's entertaining to me to see someone dunk on 10 lead because fuck her.
yeah,
we just
I mean,
all like shitting on 10 lead.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
no,
respect
for sure.
all women, so I would never agree to this.
Oh, of course, Dune, the
I
eternal
disrespect all
gentleman.
women equally.
Ah, yes, true equality.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling in, Psymid.
Yeah,
Are you sure you don't want me to be on this podcast for 2.5 hours?
No,
Mute
that's
them
fine.
right now. Get him. Do it. I'm doing it.
Bye.
Hold on,
Bye.
wait,
Done.
before
Bam.
we mute,
No, he's already
Simon,
gone.
I
He's
already
on.
sent
He's
them
gone.
away.
Yeah.
I
Get
was
outta
gonna
here.
ask them about their
Fine,
sick
I'll
heel turn
unmute
against
them
Ben.
real quick.
Yeah, I need to know about your sick heel turn against Ben.
oh,
And
okay.
Listen, okay, Ben, fine, still based, but now that Digi there's something about Digi that needs defending, I will be her white knight. I fucking will.
Listen,
Watch it happen. I've already on Twitter been like, if you want to be transphobic, you can fucking leave, thank you.
so is she your queen?
I guess I'll
And,
leave.
Yes, I mean, always has been.
I am a head out.
And you'll destroy anyone who disrespects your queen.
Oh, certainly.
Guys, did
Excellent.
literally episode 1 of this
Fantastic. This meme I'm
podcast.
drawing, which is not finished, but hopefully will be finished by the time this podcast comes out, can now be finished. I now
Amazing.
have to. I'll
Please do.
I'll send you the sketch. It's great.
Sick, yes, do that.
ZacDeath, you were saying how we were...
In the first episode of this
prophesize this.
podcast, we did say we were transphobic.
No, wait, no. That's not what I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm
No.
just saying.
Oh, wait, disavow.
Hey, you're already on it now.
In the first episode of the podcast, we I think it was Rado mentioned that Digi was going
Oh yeah,
trans
we also
as like an offhand
looked in the
comment.
future.
Yeah, that was like a
Yeah.
premonition.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Digi has
like,
been trans for ages,
the-
though.
the
She's-
status-
Yes,
the
she's
status
been
of
talking
Digi-
about it for literal years. This shouldn't be a surprise to anyone.
Yeah, it was
really
never
isn't.
like solid. It was like, well, Digi
Or
says
liquid.
Yeah, well,
Because I cooned.
more of a I don't know. It's somewhere in between.
I'm sorry,
but
I didn't mean that.
Yeah, the status of Digi being trans was kind of just up in the air, and you never really know it because did you mention it in like videos and stuff? I'm like, well, I guess I don't really know. It is kind of nice to see how like refreshed Digi is by it. There's a lot of things that come with this. I don't know. It went from Digi being like the internet like trash man that everyone would like shut on to instantly everybody coming out and like saying, "Oh man, you slay queen" and stuff like that. I mean, like the turnaround was actually pretty good for Digi, all things considered.
Got a lot of fan art.
I've so much of that.
I also drew fan art, and it's on our Twitter, which you should follow us on.
It's like honestly very erotic in a way that I did not expect.
Already combed at least 5 times.
I mean, definitely. Like some of the fan art I've seen is like, oh, this doesn't really like. I wouldn't if I didn't know this was connected to Digi, I would not like make the connection in any way. But with yours and with a few others, I can definitely see it, for sure.
Yeah, like I know Asha,
I've seen Asha's,
AM's looked. Yeah,
it's pretty good. I don't know. I'm interested to see where Digi goes from here. Dune made a really good video about the situation that that just kind of sums up a lot of people's feelings about the situation. Loved Digi's videos before. I don't really know where things will go in the future, but just kind of see
exciting
see where everything
times.
goes.
It's only
exciting times for sure.
I would also like to suck off Dune-kun. That was a very good video.
Yeah. Thank you, Dune-kun.
Dune-kun, if you could just pass around your cock.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ceremonial
we
kissing
don't like
of
to lick it.
the penis,
Off the head of the cock.
the glands.
Now's your time to like self-promote for your like own channel.
It's gonna be in the description probably now because
Yeah, Eleazar put that in.
You know what, Dune-kun, for that video, you get this.
Bazinga!
Oh, finally.
Speaking of Eleazar, we'll have Eleazar on next week. I think that's what's planned.
Yes. That's the.
Yes, he did confirm that he will be here next week.
Yes.
I have already drawn him. It's all set up already. So
he's going to tell us all the details about how Nate beats him viciously.
Hear that, listeners? Come in next
Relatable.
week. It's going to be better than this week.
Yeah, let's switch gears. Let's talk about next week's episode. Just that for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, just hype it up.
Sorry, SeanDon.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
We'll have to add a segment where we do predictions for the next episode. We try to have a premonition try to predict something completely useless. Like
I can predict something that will become true. Which is the voicemail that I submitted that shilled this podcast, which got played. So
yeah,
get hyped for that.
Yeah, they didn't play mine, which is unfortunate.
People on Friday
he didn't
who were
play my
listening to the
voicemail
PCP.
either, but,
I even mentioned the
First
Jews,
time?
and I thought that would be a shoo-in for Nate, but I guess not.
No, I think it's probably why it didn't happen.
No, Sean's audio mentioned the Jews too.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah, I made sure. I
Good,
made sure.
good. We want that to be part of our brand.
Someone always needs to mention the Jews.
Thank the Jewish God.
I don't want it to be part of our brand. I'm gonna be
Sure,
honest, guys.
Dude, why? You should have said this at the start.
Jelly is.
I didn't want to
Jelly.
limit the creative freedom.
Now we're not.
Dude, look at the server. Look at what you've created. You created this.
What did I do? I'm sorry. I kind of blacked out for a second there. What?
You're an
Not
innocent
you,
boy.
Jelly. For once, you're blameless. For once, you're blameless. No.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, those Jews you killed all on Dune-kun's hands.
Hey, we're already better than the Teen CP though, assuming this episode comes out.
Who?
Hey,
Literally
Yeah,
do.
They only have
Fuck
3
Teen
episodes.
CP.
I hear when I think of Teen CP.
I never bothered to listen to the TCP.
Because they are babies.
They are
literal babies. Don't know what a blockbuster
Yeah,
is.
teenagers not allowed on this podcast.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, wait.
Well,
We already
yeah.
failed on that one.
Oh, get the fuck out of here,
Wait,
baby.
hold
Get
on.
out of here.
It's okay. 6 more months. 6 more months.
Okay,
Be good.
Oh,
we'll
close
see you in
enough.
6 months, Sean.
Yeah, we can just round up.
I'll be 20.
Wow. You'll finally be
Listen,
old enough to do
18 is an
nothing.
adult. Just pretend he's in Australia. Works.
Heyo.
20 may be like
can drink
the
here?
worst because it's like when everyone's telling you, "Oh, you're almost old enough to drink," and you're like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah,
know.
I'm
grinding.
I just do though.
Y-
So who gives a fuck?
Listen, your country is fucked. If you're old enough to die for your country, you're old enough to drink.
Yeah, it's
And smoke.
Hard
And
agree.
smoke.
You're old enough to buy into
tried
tobacco
beer.
I
industry.
am
I don't
20
get
and
it.
I'm angry about it every day.
Another thing I noticed on this episode was some.
Right, Simon? Simon,
Yeah,
you're not on the show
yeah,
anymore. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Right now.
Oh, come on. You're really gonna kick me out like that?
Yes,
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm
Get him longer than I thought it was.
back to the basement with him. We can summon him when we need him. He's at our beck and call.
If anyone else has hot takes they want to share, say in the chat, and then I'll unmute you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Maybe.
Only if we like them, though.
Yeah, only if you
And
like
agree
it.
with your
Say something
hot
about
take.
Jews. You'll get me every time.
Yeah, that's Jelly's soft spot.
But you were saying
He's
torpedo.
got a thing.
The podcast.
It's also
Right.
my hard spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sometime on this episode, I don't know if it was somebody other than Gib, I think, because it was like during the time when he's talking about somebody's got some audio in the background that wasn't edited out. Eleazar, I'm looking at you, getting some echo.
Ben, I think,
Probably Ben.
is like the kids.
or something. I don't. Well, it was like I could hear Gibbs' audio coming through someone else's headset or something.
Oh, that happens all the time.
I don't know. Yeah.
I just listen to it really loud, so that's like
yeah.
one thing. But if you're not listening to it very loud, then you probably won't notice.
Oh yeah, and Gib was also during that time that I like noticed this. Gib was talking about like his brother like programming something into a Minecraft server.
Yeah,
or something.
Minecraft like mini game.
Oh yes, the chuds.
Yeah, which sounded pretty cool. But they also mentioned is HGB guy actually related to Gib, or is that a meme? Like, or is it?
No, why
Yes,
is it
I didn't know. I didn't know. Is
It's
HGB
like his
guy actually
other
Gib's brother? Is that the case?
Yes.
That'd be a weird
I had
meme.
no clue. I had no clue.
I'm gonna be
meme is
honest,
that?
I also had no
I don't-
fucking clue.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
What's the joke?
I didn't think it was a joke. I just didn't care.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. People thought you were a priest, Jun-kun. So
I mean, that's because I showed up in a priest costume. That has some basis.
It has a basis in reality.
Yeah.
It is based.
I do plan to hop on that server at some point later.
yeah,
Check
I'm
it
gonna
out.
give it a whirl.
I love Minecraft.
Ooh, see, Jelly, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Minecraft, basically Legos. Anytime anyone talks about it, it's like
Well,
fucking
hold
watching
on. No,
kids
Legos are
talk
based
about
too. What the
Legos.
fuck?
You-
What does
you
that
not
mean?
No,
like
Legos
no, they're for
are
children.
based.
They're for
Legos are
fucking
great.
children. You fucking
No,
child.
they're
Well,
not. Get
what-
the fuck out of
I
my
mean-
podcast.
Oh my!
Talking
Let
about
me
the
go
whole
get my
shit.
Your
Legos.
podcast.
Yeah, it's my podcast.
Yeah,
Get the
me
fuck
and my-
out.
I'm the captain.
Thank you, Sheeny. Thank you. Look, did you ever play with Legos?
Oh, I
Oh,
did.
I know
But
what this is.
threw
about.
them out when I got older.
Your family couldn't afford
Like a
Legos, so they got you
man.
fucking Mega Blocks.
No,
Cringe.
I grew up and I got rid
Listen.
of my fucking Legos because I'm not a fucking
I have
child.
a fucking Star Wars gunship right fucking next to me. I'll take a picture of it. We'll put it in the fucking show notes. Eleazar, put it in the
Dude,
notes.
yeah. I should go take
Listen.
a picture of my shit too. I have those mini ATSTs and shit. I have so many clones.
Star Wars.
all
I
in the
clap.
tub.
Star Wars
I
is
recognize that
cringe.
name.
Look,
Sorry.
listen. Thinking that Legos is only for children and that as you age you have to get rid of the things you love. Cringe.
I'm not saying
Keeping
you
your
have
Legos
to.
around-
I'm just saying you
You
should.
just find things to replace
that's-
Legos.
that right there, that's
You have a
cringe.
black heart.
Plant Legos.
Yeah, I
like,
do find things to
Well, but-
replace. I replace my Legos with sick model
well, okay,
kits.
I'm gonna
yeah,
replace
model
you in a
kits
second,
are
Zach.
great. I do love my
Yeah.
plastic models. I do love my
Hell
robots.
yeah.
But Legos still
Hard
based.
agree.
Actually, I think
No.
Lego's kind of sold out. You know, Lego's got a. I mean, they had the Star Wars Legos for a while, but they've got Minecraft Legos. They actually just have Minecraft Lego, which yeah,
Those are
that's
cringe.
Pointless
super
thing
cringe.
ever.
Like I would rather just have regular Minecraft or regular Legos. Why would I want Minecraft Legos?
They look like shit too. The color scheme's off. The characters look like
It's
ass.
fucking terrible. And it doesn't have any of the
cringe.
charm of Minecraft
Also, they
either.
cost like
God, that gunship.
they also cost a shit ton of money for no fucking reason.
Oh,
other than
yeah,
it's,
just
you
like
know,
molded
Legos.
It's
colors.
Legos, yeah.
Like I don't know, oil maybe. I don't know what's super expensive about that.
Guys, what if we just made a bunch of knockoff
Essential
Legos
oils.
and sold them?
Why
What if
is
we
our
just did
brand
that?
basically knockoff?
Why can't you do anything
anything
fucking
we
genuine
do
with
is
your life? Can you
knockoff.
make an attempt to at least eat your ashes once, Cetal? I joke because
Whoa.
you make art, you put out images at least. I haven't even managed to release any of my noise albums, so yet.
Yeah, you should release the podcast
I like
as a
how
noise
you're
album.
saying this
Yeah,
while I'm right
you're a
now drawing
soundtrack.
our voice. I'm right now drawing our voicemail god to put out after this recording to like try and promote it more because the last one of Diginated did good, and I'm like, maybe if I do a shit ton of these shitty drawings and put them out like when we're recording the podcast, it'll get people hype.
Are you drawing during the
I'm already
podcast?
hyped.
Are you the new mage?
Oh my
I've
god!
always
She
been
wanted to
the
talk about
mage.
dreams. Too.
Yeah, because
I
we're
do
female.
want to talk about my dreams.
Alright,
Holy fucking
God.
shit, they're so weird.
No, that's a separate podcast. Not now. Save it though. Save it.
I mean, I
Man.
get. I mean,
Oh man,
it's,
that is such a cool Lego kit. Here's the shitty sketch, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's discussing right.
I-
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
okay.
you're
told
not
you,
getting high effort
put
from
it
me.
in the right chat. You're not doing it.
Agree.
I don't care which chat it goes into.
Wait, yeah, that's the
Wow.
right shot.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Okay.
I thought voice chat was for all those losers who aren't part of us to go and
Wow.
Yes, the
and-
lesser
and
beings.
talk. Yeah, the lesser beings. The
No offense,
inferior
SeanDon.
ones.
The lesser beans.
The lesser beans, yes.
Get it, JellyBeaner. Yeah.
Ha ha.
Why do I call you Jerry?
Jerry.
Jerry Beans man.
Yeah.
It's Julie.
Yeah,
it's
Julie, you
Julie.
bigot.
Oh,
Everyone's been misgendering the whole time.
I'm canceled.
Disgusting.
I'm canceled
Listen,
now.
gender isn't real. Let's just get the fuck rid of
Gender
it.
is
We
a
are
meme.
all-
It is a meme.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
cringe. Yeah.
And
The most
cringe.
Chad black pill take is to not have gender. Period.
Yeah.
To not
I
identify
agree.
as a gender.
You would.
That is the real
We're
black pill.
all, we're all just character archetypes given form.
We're all anime girls,
Yeah, that's the.
on the
And-
inside.
preferably the younger ones.
I mean, are there old anime girls? Like
No,
really?
I don't
no,
pay
what
attention
about
to
the
them.
old ones that look
Yeah, they're
young?
called
What about those
Onestars.
1,000-year-old
They're called
vampire
Christmas
lollies?
cakes.
Yeah.
Nobody wants them.
Right, we're floundering. Want to go to voicemails?
Yeah, okay.
I have some
Again
things
for
that
doing
could
that
stir
shit.
some
Fuck.
conversation.
Okay, go ahead, Sean.
Okay.
You, the voicemail
So-
person.
Yeah, I can link this. I'm gonna link this too in the audio
Yeah?
links. But how many of you guys saw that 4chan post like criticizing the PCP?
Oh
It did
yeah.
a very
Oh, yeah,
poor
and
You,
we're not
job.
you mean
to
this
LGBT.
podcast?
Yeah, we probably do better. What
This whole podcast is one big 4chan post.
Yeah.
4chan wishes it was this good.
And then Tom dunked on the original post too.
Of course, as Tom does, because he is ultimately based. He's the ultimate based boy.
Yeah. Do you have it pulled up, Sean? Did you post it in the
Yeah, I posted a gross, disgusting audio links.
right?
Yeah. Let's take a look here.
Jesse is some weird recluse with a god complex who feels like he's owed success because of his brilliance.
A god complex? Literally what?
Nate quit his job to make YouTube videos and somehow made less than before. Accurate.
Based, accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben has gone full
That is
Antifa.
true.
Accurate. Hippo's doing webcomics now and maybe also be a tranny. Accurate.
Yeah.
Oh, but based. Come on. Mage is gone. True. Drama's a cripple spending years in a game. Yes. The view is gone. Yes. Munchie
just like,
says life
yes.
course for failure by choosing to hang out with burnouts almost a decade older than him. Not true. He doesn't
Not
hang out with them anymore. And
Yeah.
Exactly.
Digi keeps going further and further out the deep end.
Accurate.
Yeah, accurate. Absolute state
But
of the
how far can
PCB.
you go now?
Tom's
Gee, oh
based
God,
response.
misgendering.
Tom's based response with
I mean, most of that
nuance,
is correct.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but like
Most.
Jesse said, he didn't want to like have his life entirely public facing because otherwise he'd end up getting talked about on podcasts like these.
Shout outs to Jesse.
I want to say, I don't think any of this is like the life choices are like going badly, but as the podcast, the PC, as the state, the PC, it's not the state of these individual people, it's the state of the PCP, which is in shambles, which I think we all agree. I was surprised by how many comments we got on the episodes of like people saying like, yeah, I used to really like the PCP, but it kind of sucks now. And I was like, yeah, you know.
Fucking true.
Guys, we haven't even really talked about the podcast itself because it fucking sucked. Like
it was mid, it was pretty mid.
It's like another episode of the PCP.
Every episode we talk about is just not cool, and there's nothing really to say.
Jesse, we really chose a bad time to start this shit.
I think a lot of it is just because it's done more cynically now, or at least that is transparent. Like it's just to deliver a product to.
Yeah, because how often do you hear Nate go, Can we just go? We need to go to the voicemails.
Oh my
voicemails.
God. Oh, we're 30 minutes in. Voicemails?
Voicemails?
I just can't keep Nate. I just can't keep doing this anymore. I'm dying. We need to get a voicemails, please. I can't handle this anymore.
He literally interrupts people to do it too. Like that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Like I just wish they'd have fun with it. Like I know that this is like an obligation for them. Like, for the most part, but just have fun with it.
And they obviously used to have fun. That's what's so frustrating. Because if you watch any of the earlier episodes in which they choose a topic, I'm not saying that's just coincidence. I'm not saying that's why. They just have more fun. They seem to interact better.
It's great that you mentioned that because in a month on July 1st, we will be celebrating the anniversary of Things We Can't Get Into. Yes, it's a public announcement that we will be doing a retrospective podcast on that.
I didn't know about this.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was the
I'm actually really hyped.
Yeah.
I love yellow.
We will be reviewing the yellow episode.
I love Coldplay.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yellow is
July
the
1st.
best episode. I think we can all agree.
It's the anniversary of the yellow episode.
Oh man,
It's Nate's birthday.
Yeah, it is also Nate's birthday.
Yeah. Are we gonna do it before that time so it comes out on that day, or?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The way July 1st is a Wednesday, so when we record it that Sunday, that's when it comes out.
Wow, our schedule fucking rocks.
Yes.
Yeah, our schedule's fucking crazy. I do want to say, in somewhat a defense of the PCP being quote-unquote mediocre and shit. I mean, they have other shit that's more important that they're working on, and it's understandable. And it is just a fucking podcast.
I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah.
But you're right. You're right. Well, no, Tom's doing some good shit.
Okay.
Gabe's doing good shit.
I think it just comes at a time when the content stream for all of them is pretty low. Aside from, I think Gibbs honestly got like the highest output of anyone right now, aside from like.
Oh yeah, Gib is fucking killing it. I'm gonna simp for Gib right now. I'm so impressed with what Gib is doing. I'm so proud of him for going into that contest. Gib is a king.
Yeah.
I'm done. And
They need to do more.
Go to Pump's OnlyFans. Go to Pump's
more
OnlyFans.
Koof casts, more ASMR casts, more talking while eating casts. Those are good. Those are funny.
No. The ASMR cast is hell. And
The ASMR cast was a fucking godsend. I love that shit.
Oh, they actually did talk about ASMR in this episode too, didn't they?
One of the voicemails.
Yeah, Nate is so wrong about ASMR, and he is gay. That is my
Nate
notes
is gay, yes. That is a takeaway from every PCP episode.
Yeah, we all know that.
The
Isn't
only
he,
good
like, fucking
ASMR
bad?
is Bane ASMR. You ever heard that?
Yes.
I'll link it. Link it. It's fucking
I
glorious.
know exactly which one you're talking about.
How did you guys feel about the voicemails this week? I thought there was too many, but some of them were pretty good.
Weren't there like 10 or something?
I didn't even listen to all of them.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was like only 5.
Maybe
right?
maybe it was the week before.
He said like 10, but I don't know.
There were a good
When I
number.
found out that Jellies didn't make it, I'm like, oh, I'm no longer excited.
I'm mad because I had a really good voicemail dabbing on Nate for not running, and it would have been perfect because Fit MC was there, and he was a coward and didn't
That's probably
play it.
exactly why.
Jelly,
'Cause
do
he
you
was-
still have it?
Yeah.
Can you play it right
He knew
now?
that Fit MC would have dabbed on him with me.
Yeah, I think
Listen,
Fit MC was
can you play
mitigated
it right
on this
now?
episode. I think we didn't get the true Fit MC. I think we needed.
The real ending,
Yeah.
the real Final Fantasy VII ending. Right, of course.
Yo, he had
How-
balls,
amount of
by the
times
way.
He talked
Yeah,
like on one hand.
he did have balls. For you know,
for liking the remake. I was just gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Like,
That was very.
I mean,
cringe.
he
Didn't like that.
Yeah.
did have the right idea of watching the remake rather than playing it. God, there's no way I'd play the remake, but watching it, yeah, that seems like.
Who would want to play a video
man.
game?
Yeah, it's 2020.
Imagine
we
playing
watch
video
video
games.
We watch video games.
Playing video games is cringe.
You had voicemails on the show, right, Sean?
Oh, mine was just a fucking basic ass question. It wasn't even that good. It was just guest lecture. That's like
Oh, yeah,
the
the guest
greatest
lecture.
idea of all time. I gave it to them for free.
It is a pretty good idea. We should
Yeah.
have a Procrastinators Anonymous lecture where we all stand up there and talk about the
I
PCP.
could maybe do that. I don't know.
Ooh,
Do you-
a lecture about that swim meadow?
That's-
You
yeah.
guys remember that second voicemail they played? I thought it was fucking Devu. It sounded just like Devu. You know what I'm talking
Yeah?
about?
Which one
which one was that?
It was the
about?
second. I don't remember what the fuck the dude was talking about because it's boring. But he sounded just like Devu. I'll
Holy
find it.
shit.
I'll timestamp it.
Oh, okay, I'm interrupting whatever the fuck you're saying to look. Cassowary eggs are green.
Neat.
What?
Science.
Look.
Cassowary eggs.
Look at
Yeah,
them.
That
cassowary.
was some Australian shit.
I'm glad you focused on the
I don't
podcast,
know.
that's all.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
We've had this conversation about cassowaries before. They're dinosaurs.
Not about the eggs.
Yeah, it's just part of
Dinosaur
the
eggs are green.
podcast.
You gotta know this shit.
All of them.
Everyone knows that.
I guess I'm just an idiot.
They teach you that in first grade.
Not in Australian first grade. They teach you how to they teach you how to avoid the drop bears and hunt dingoes.
How to make a shiv when you need to protect yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
The emus.
How to kick the other kid in the back of the knee.
How to steal
Sometimes
money
they
from the
make you
homeless
sit
men
still
outside of
in
the
math.
Tesco.
Yeah, how to count your money, and if you don't finish counting your money by the end of class, you're not allowed to leave, and you just have to sit there and piss yourself.
Yeah, it's a battlefield out there.
It really is.
I think Sheeny wanted to talk about Fit. If we want to call
Yeah.
him out. in.
Yes.
Yeah, from Sheeny.
Yeah, let Shinny on.
Get in here, Sheeny. I think you
Unmute
can unmute
yourself.
yourself. I think you
Yeah.
figured it out.
I'd just like to say, Fit is a Chad god. He's a
Yeah.
Chad king. Have you ever seen him? Have you ever seen a picture of
Yes.
Fit?
I have.
He's an Adonis.
He's on my wall.
And every time he's on the episodes, or every time he's like doing a collaboration on stream, all I can feel is like an envy from all of the like members, because he's like huge. He's huge. He does this like really normie core content that's still cool, and he's huge. Like Nate was bringing up some subscriber counts, and it was like, oh yeah, he just passed 1 million views, and he's like, oh yeah, I just got like getting my silver play button. I was like, the virgin Nate Bestman versus the Chad fucking Fit
Yep.
MC.
He will never have. Sorry, Nate will never have output like him. We know
He never
that.
will. He never
It's
will.
not even
I mean,
that
that's
it's
true.
just like
impossible,
too
it's just that
cool.
Nate won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much
He won't do
Power?
it. It's
What's
against his
that?
morals. He thinks he's above it. However, Fit is above him in subscriber count, body, like just like the shape
Fit
of
is
him,
Nate, but
and then
strong.
like height as well.
Yeah, that was in the
You
comments.
You sound like you're jacking off to him right now.
Maybe I am. What of it?
Are you guys not?
Nothing.
He's
Nothing. What
just
do you
a
think
cool
I would
guy.
judge you?
He's
No,
a
I'm just.
cool
I
guy.
want to confirm or deny
Yeah.
if you're jacking off to him right
He
now.
was like he was really sick. He was really sick in that in the live stream, like for the Minecraft thing.
Mhm.
He gets on. He's there for like half an hour. Fucking leaves. Doesn't say anything about. Oh yeah, bro, technical issues. I swear. Doesn't even try to get back on. Doesn't get-
Yeah, SeanDon here is like the level 1 crook, and then Nate's like the level 30, like the boss,
Gangster.
the gangster,
Yeah.
and then like Fit MC is the level 100 boss. He's the kingpin.
level
For
100
sure.
boss, literally level 100
Yeah.
boss, king shit. I really hope he does a Minecraft lecture. That'd be pretty cool. No, Minecraft, the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft.
He should
lecture.
do
That'd
that
be-
anyway,
that'd be lit.
outside of the PCP.
Yeah, fuck the
just in
PCP.
general.
Doesn't need
That's his
them.
entire
He
channel.
should.
I really hope he does a Lego lecture.
Oh, yeah.
No, Legos are
I want to
dead.
watch it surpass like 10,000, 10 million views, and then the whole PCP would just cry. They'll look at it like,
Oh, yeah,
that
I-
could
I
have been
can
us.
hear them
Oh, we
crying
could
right
have done
now.
that. Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, literally crying emoji. And also, Also, fucking Nate's soundboard is fucking annoying. I hated
No,
it.
it's
It's like
bad.
boom and
Yes,
shit.
Fucking
it's
If he
big.
does it again, if he does it in
You don't
another
like Bazinga?
episode, I'm gonna fucking lose my
Yo,
shit.
my
right?
fault,
It was
dog.
funny.
Yeah.
I was laughing. However, it's fucking annoying.
It really
That's
It's not
what
gonna
you just said
age
is
well. It's not
cringe.
gonna age well. Gimmicks like that, they never fucking age well. Especially because it's so late on the draw. Like it'll be like a second or two too late when he does the fucking the soundboard. And I'm just like, bruh, you're cringe.
Jelly, play it.
Bruh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay, that's it. Bye.
Okay.
I love the
Thank you,
soundboard.
Shinny.
The soundboard was literally the most interesting part of the podcast.
I mean, you're not
It
wrong.
was, but I hated it.
That shit had me fucking dying. That was hilarious.
See, you wouldn't have the relationship with the soundboard if you don't watch the Nate streams through the arc of him adding all the sounds.
Yeah, but
in.
that's the
Yeah,
problem is that it's great on the Nate
New
stream, but it
abilities.
does not belong on the podcast. It's
No, it belongs on the podcast.
Okay, he can make it work on the
No.
podcast if he edits the sounds and makes them something like self-referential or something. But obviously, he's not going to put the effort into that. He's just going to use the same
like a soundboard is
that
for
he's
something
always
that's
used.
done live, but like when you have a podcast, you can just
Yeah.
edit the shit in.
Bazinga!
You can literally, yeah, but he's not going to do that.
Well,
you know he's
no,
not.
because
Well, you know,
Yeah.
Ellie's already do it. Whip him into shape.
Yeah, Elliot.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
that's what I was
definitely do it.
thinking.
All right, now we're
Clearly
okay.
doesn't think he has.
We have voicemails this week again.
Wait,
Oh
what?
fuck!
We have a voicemail.
Oh, but I'm not done talking.
Oh,
I have more stuff I wanna
or
talk
we need
about.
to-
we're going to
we can
voicemail.
do it
What do you want to talk
afterwards.
about?
No, we're
We're
not
going-
going to voicemail.
We're not floundering.
No,
I have more to talk
I
about.
still have notes too.
Okay, go
Ready
ahead.
to be the goddamn
I
Nate.
have shit I want to talk about. Hey,
I guess we'll continue.
hey.
Okay,
Online.
thanks, Jelly.
They talked about online shit as a career briefly. Anybody actually interested in doing that or doing that currently?
Do you think this podcast
I
is?
am interested. I would like to draw just the Ahego faces and make money off it. Not porn, just the Ahego faces.
If I had something to offer, sure, but most of the things that I have skills in are very like physical world based.
AKA useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, not not in the new world, not in the new vision we have.
Sounds pretty boomer core to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, go build a fence, you fucking old man.
Oh my god.
That
Bazinga!
nice one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, me and Sean have YouTube channels where we upload videos.
What?
So
No.
Starting to.
starting to.
Yeah, but are you making that dank money?
No.
Hey, Sean, were
No,
you
I'm
gonna
not.
do a meme after the kind of thing?
Worthless.
Or
Yes. Thanks for mentioning that. In July, I'm gonna do it. I have everything ready and stuff. Basically, I just need to be scripting. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do then.
The thing that requires the most work you haven't
what
done.
what kind of focus do your
Basically.
videos have? Like what topics do you mostly cover?
I'll pull up the document right now. I mean, it's just gonna be a variety of
Okay,
things.
okay.
Yeah, what's your favorite anime?
Right now. Tell us.
You know,
Right
Sean,
now.
it's interesting that you say you're doing it in July. I'm also doing a Mia Mafava type thing, except it's not called Mia Mafava. It's called July.
Ah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, I get it because they lie.
Thanks, guys. I'll be here all week.
Better be.
You'll be here for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah,
and I don't
I
know
hope
whether
so.
that's a
Yeah.
good or
Until you
bad thing.
die of old
Yeah.
age.
This is what we've actually been contractually forced into doing this
Yeah.
podcast,
Yeah.
and we can never escape.
Dunkun forced us to do this.
Oh,
The reason
yeah.
why I brought that up was so I could suck my own dick and say, hey, I make money online. Go to my Fiverr. Pay me money. I'll do
Yeah.
Shaggy impressions.
That's his
All right,
career.
anyways.
I mean, I kind of want to do a YouTube channel, but that's like work, and I'm like bad at everything.
Well, this is a YouTube channel.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
yes, no.
Yeah, and it's more successful
Like-
than you right now, isn't it, dude?
Thorn,
Like
he
a
wants a
personal
sample.
YouTube channel that has videos that aren't that great. They exist. God, I haven't put a video out in over
I'll give
a
you
year.
I'll give you a little taste, just a little drop.
Yeah,
Any more
crumb.
than that, you have to fucking pay for it, you pig.
Oh, fuck yes. Please give me that good shaggy voice content. I need it.
The audience needs it, really.
Like, I'm pretty hungry for some Scooby snacks, man, but the Jews, they keep taking them.
Why?
They just like them too.
No, that's it. You'll have to pay me to find out the story behind that one.
Here, I'll pay you in the one video I'm willing to share with you. Horrible
I'll pay you
people.
an exposure to COVID-19.
Oh.
Yes, that too.
Sito, you could start up the Drawcast again. You are a draw girl.
Yeah, because that's dead.
Yeah.
This, I know, didn't they move to like another thing?
Yeah, but they don't upload
that
it.
is dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
true.
dead.
It's
That's sad. That was like, okay, not gonna lie, the Drawcast was like one of my favorite things. It was
I fucking
really
love the Drawcast.
It was
inspiring.
really good.
It was really inspiring to like do things quickly. It was fantastic.
We should
it was
just
one of the best things
Make
I've
our
ever
own
done.
Drawcast. We have
Unironically, I would do that. That would be fun.
Yes, please. I'm begging you. But also watch this bad video because it has the best song that they've ever put out
I've
on
muted it. I muted the audio.
But just turn the audio up just a little bit.
Japanese niggas.
Oh,
Great
Yeah,
song.
it's
Oh
my,
yeah, Japanese niggas.
Yeah.
it's my favorite.
Shit.
It's the best one.
Yeah, we'll do Drawcast talks in the future. I'll put that on the list of things we might need to do.
Wait, wasn't that like some Radcon 2 stuff with Japanese niggas? I'm trying to. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe it was.
Takes me
That
back.
video I made came out 3 years ago. I made it like when Radcon was
Wow.
happening. Like a little afterwards.
Kajoro wants to come in.
What's Kajoro got
Jump
to
in,
say?
Kajoro.
Yeah, get in here.
Do you want to join the
why don't
Drawcast?
you take a seat?
Unmute yourself, bro.
Hello.
Yeah. What do you got to say?
I was gonna do a complete left turn back to the whole Digi thing and the Kiwi farms and the autism.
Okay, go ahead.
Digi was on the Dick Show today, so that'll come out on Tuesday, and May's gonna be on the Kill stream this week. So
That's right.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
ooh.
Do we want to comment on that next episode?
Yeah, we can
Tune in next
I'll
week, guys.
definitely watch that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just
Or
listen to the
I'm
Dick
really
Show.
We
interested
don't
to hear what
care.
Nick has to say
I'm
about
interested
that.
to see what we have to say about all of that. Yeah,
But what they have
derivative
to say.
content rules.
It's podcasts all the way
Yeah.
down, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are the
Also-
best one.
Also, it was super hilarious
Well.
that Ben was too drunk to get into Minecraft. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
as
even
soon
have
as
to
he
like
cite
said,
should
my
we
past.
be
I don't know
worried?
what he's
Like
on.
he said he was depressed before, and the lockdown's bumming him out. Like, is he just sitting indoors
I-
just
Why do you think he's
drinking?
drinking?
I really think it's Twitter that keeps him down. Like, I
mean-
think that all the shit that he nobody is happy.
I
looking at
am.
Twitter all the time.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
because you're watching Ben's downward
among other
spiral.
things.
Oh, what are people canceling now?
Keemstar.
That is the new
Oh,
hot news.
Ethan
It
Hawke.
still
canceling
boggles my
Keemstar.
fucking mind that people are still upset at Keemstar. He's been an asshole since day one. Literally nothing has changed about Keemstar. He's the most consistent motherfucker on YouTube. He's always been an asshole. Always. Why is this a shock to anyone?
I'm on blog TV.
I think
and
people
my
are just
fucking
mad
hands
because
up.
people because he's popular, and people are saying that he's like the TMZ, but for
Yeah.
like lolcow, which is he.
I
is
use that
like,
to describe Kiwi farms.
yeah. I mean,
The real answer to why everyone's attacking him is
Yeah,
because
for
for
views.
money.
For them
Unironically.
views.
Obviously.
Because the second H3H3 attacked him, right, with that attack video, it obviously makes a big topic, right? Everybody wants to see clicks on Keemstar. Oh, he's a terrible person. Oh, you agree with what I agree, because humans have this stupid bias towards information that they like that agrees with them.
like
They get real hard for that shit.
There's some
So
genuinely
they'll just
terrible
jerk-
people on the internet, but I don't get how people like look at Keemstar and take it seriously.
Dude,
at
he's
all.
been
Like,
a
it's
fucking
like-
a shitter since the FAG days when he was fucking playing Halo and shit and shitting on people in Halo games. This is fucking
Heard
hilarious.
about this Alex guy?
And in one of the videos they were flinging back at each other, one of them had the audacity to say, "He's going after my sponsors. No one's ever done this before. This is a whole new precedent. Like, are you shitting me? Oh, anyway, but it was so hilarious.
My sponsors.
Like, freaking
Keemstar
fucking
Base.
Maddox came
I wouldn't
out
go
of the
that far.
woodwork to like
Oh yeah.
to like help cancel Keemstar in some crappy
Oh
video.
yes,
The Yo Mama
with
Gay
the Yo
Jesus
Mama
guy. Yeah.
The fuck.
Do you guys see the clip where like Maddox is like talking? He has like the voice. He has the voice.
Yeah, the
filter
voice
on,
modulator,
and
and,
they
like,
just pitch it back to like the original pitch, and it's
and
clearly
it sounds
Maddox.
exactly like Maddox.
Yeah,
Jesus
like he's
Christ.
really bad at hiding his voice.
Yeah, it's just so amazing how like
What a fucking idiot.
Maddox
They
was
really
talking about the
are.
Jews. Jelly, you should be on that. He was saying how the Jews own St. Jude.
I mean, that
Yeah.
checks out. That makes sense.
Okay, just because he's right on some things doesn't mean he's
Yeah, book
right on
plaques.
other things.
yeah, Saint Jews.
Floundering
Say he's wrong
voicemails.
at this
Voicemails.
one.
No, I'm not done. I have
No.
more.
Yeah,
calm
I have two
down.
more.
Please, I need
things
the
at least.
voicemails.
Dude, do you have to go somewhere?
No, I'm just joking.
No one needs
Oh,
voicemails,
yeah. Oh, yeah, I was
especially
gonna
not
ask.
me.
Before voicemail,
My
Sean, how
crap.
does it feel? You went from voicemail god to being
Minecraft.
on a podcast. You've ascended. You've evolved. Like,
Just what I wanted.
like
I would say it's a
digivolve this
honestly.
week, but you ascended.
Oh yeah, Sean, I'd ask you in your voicemail last episode. You mentioned something. You being very cryptic about your involvement with the show.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be sending in voicemails to us?
Mm,
No,
it's too much work. Nah. I think being on the cast, I'm rescinding the right, aren't I? I mean, then again, I guess Eleazar submits voicemails, so I don't know.
He said a
Does
few.
he?
The like his music
Yeah.
video, or
Yeah.
like he does like the intro for like the Ben Rant sections, like the Animal Crossing.
That's not a voicemail. That's a.
He was
that's a
submitted
song,
as a
right?
voicemail.
It's a voicemail.
Well, he could just like email Nate, like, because they
He could just
talk.
put
Well,
episode. He's the
Yeah, but
editor.
Yeah.
he
Dude
did
just said
that before he had
email me.
editor status though too. Like he did the Pizza Party podcast thing.
How okay, guys, picture this. How great would it be if Ben completely pivoted? He's like, like the whole gummy worms things. It's a super successful business, and he gives up on comics and sets up a gummy bear company and does really well, and then gets fucked by taxes. And he's like, God damn it, capitalism's really fun, you guys.
No, he
Holy
learns all the
shit."
tax loopholes by being a business, and
Yeah.
like he becomes a hard Republican.
Really leans into that Polish last name of his. Huh. Interesting.
God, how the fuck do you
It's
say
only a
that?
coincidence, Jelly.
I
Calm
think
down.
Ben did I think if he was doing really well in as a result of capitalism, I think he would, he'd definitely turn his opinion around on
Yeah, like
Yeah.
literally
Would he?
everyone does. That's
Yeah,
like why
Literally
we have
Animal
it.
Crossing, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He is
Fucking-
participating in Animal Crossing capitalism right now.
Yeah, he knows it down
I
to
mean,
a
even
T.
worse, he's participated in the stock market, which doesn't develop any value. You're just
Oh my
gaining
God.
more value because of like
You're
the
literally making money off
decided-
the workers.
Ben saying
Yeah, no,
exposed.
he's making it's because like the stock market is made up money. The price just fluctuates depending on like how much people feel like paying for it, which is the worst part of capitalism. Is that we could just decide something's worth more, worth
I
less,
think
whenever
Ben
we
needs to
fucking want
reread
to.
the.
Yeah,
Communist
it's all about
Manifesto.
FOMO.
Basically, that's the worst part.
I got a book you can read.
Capitalism
Mein
isn't
Kampf.
real.
Minecraft survival
course
guide.
it is.
Yeah,
Jelly.
like no joke. My sister has that. She bought it when she was like 14. She read it and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna become a feminist dictator and enslave all men." And we were all like, "Lol,
And then she did.
good luck."
Oh wait, no.
She's still planning on it. We gotta kill her.
I mean,
Do we have to? I need to save up my good points with like the mafia in case I ever need to kill Jelly.
You may be a
Why
level
would you
1
kill
for today,
Jelly?
but tomorrow.
One day I'll be a
Why
level
would you-
30 boss.
When you learn how mafia works.
reference to the mafia
I mean, they talked
fucking
about it on this
shitty mobile
episode,
game.
so it's relevant.
Did you watch
Yeah.
the episode, Zach?
Yes,
I
I
question
did.
your
but
loyalty.
Why though? I took notes. God damn it!
Also because I'm related to actual criminals, but I don't want you to let people know which criminals they actually
if you look
are.
far back enough, we're all related to some criminal.
Well, you're Australian. We knew that just by like.
Yeah, no, but my uncle is literally in jail for life because of the amount of people he's killed.
Oh my!
How many?
Jesus.
What's his KD ratio?
I mean, yeah, you gotta
Or he
have-
hasn't died.
Hold on, let me check his witch.
All of your uncle threats finally make sense.
Yeah, but they're all jokes because he is in jail and can't kill you. I swear.
Unless.
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 Can we get him to call in?
Do you go to
We
visit
can
him and he
call
asks
in.
you to like smuggle in crack rocks in
Can
your
we, like-
asshole or anything like that?
No, he's in New Zealand.
Can we like
is
actually
New
do an
Zealand where
interview of him?
Australia sends all its criminals?
No, he's in New
Like, is
Zealand.
that like the sub
Yeah,
prison?
New
island?
Zealand.
No. Half of my family just is in New Zealand because one of my parents is from New Zealand.
You're a real bad egg if they send you to New Zealand.
Yes,
that's how you
that's
got.
also
That's how
true.
Chris the Kiwi
They
happened.
put you in Mount Mordor. They put you in the. That's where.
Guys, I just noticed. How did Bitterthorn over there, buddy? How's he still here?
Oh yeah. Hold on a
Get
minute.
him out of here.
Get out of here.
Get him
Get
the
off
fuck
the
out of here.
Do
Wait.
you have
I
something
just
else, Kajora?
noticed.
Oh my god, no, Shitty Sava, no, he is not, because that was an Australian, you dumb fuck. Shitty Sava was like, hey, is your uncle that mosque shooter? But no, that was a dumb fuck Australian who doesn't even know his own country's history. I'm actually mad at that shooter because he's such an idiot. And I
That's
hate
what you're
him.
mad
And I
about,
wanna
not,
kick him in
not
the
the
nuts.
murder.
That's what I'm
because
mad
of
about
people.
right
Yeah,
now.
that-
The Christchurch shooter.
that shooter-
Just subscribe to
That shooter's the
Keemstar.
reason Jake didn't get
That
his
shooter
passport.
didn't even
Road Rage
pass
Australia
his
didn't have
3 years of history where they did Gallipoli. That shooter is so fucking stupid. He didn't even realize that he comes from a fucking country where white men stole the land. You fucking idiot. You absolute retard. Why are you so stupid? Did you even pass high school? Go the fuck to hell, you disgusting cunt.
I mean, they
Probably
did
shot up
do
his
a
high school.
shooter.
Well, to be fair, the shooter also said to subscribe to
Yeah.
PewDiePie. So you know.
Yeah,
Listen,
get the weight.
only good thing he's ever done.
Well,
It say subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yes.
I think I
Okay.
can think of a couple of good things he's done.
Jelly was a mosque, not a synagogue.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Jesus.
damn. Sorry. I get those confused.
I can see why.
They have completely different hats, Jelly.
The hat size is so similar. It's hard to
Are
tell.
they?
the
Really
difference.
is.
It's just bigger.
Really is.
The hats are bigger. That's why
Not.
they're better.
It's a lot bigger.
And also, Jelly, I can't believe you don't know this, but Muslims hate women. Doesn't that make them base?
No.
Okay.
The brownness cancels it out.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Dan.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay. Anybody else have any notes on this episode of the podcast?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. First of all, Bitterthorn, get out of
Yeah.
here.
Bye, Kajora. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Bye. Minecraft. Hey, Minecraft's pretty based. Do you prefer vanilla or modded?
Pure vanilla.
If I'm playing by
please.
myself,
Yeah,
vanilla.
yeah,
But
agree,
like
hard agree.
Yeah,
the
vanilla.
mods and interaction with other people on the PCP server are very fun. And like I feel like the vanilla experience only lasts so long, whereas like once I'm done doing all the vanilla shit, it vastly accelerates the other stuff I'm like allowed to do, and like I can build a lot of crazy shit really easily with all the fun shit on the PCP server. So
That's literally the
Mods
reason
are
I didn't join
cool.
it. Honestly, I'm literally pure vanilla, nothing else. I might make a video on it. Not sure. But
Yes,
Oh
please.
yeah, that'd be sick.
my
Make a
list.
I
make
mean,
a
it's
vanilla
fun. If
video.
You don't
Thank
have to do any of the
I
other
like
mod
the
shit if you don't
vanilla-
want to, but you know it's there.
Yeah, but I don't want anyone else to
Yeah.
have access to it either.
I don't want to give them more money already given them too much.
True.
of that.
Yeah, it is a bad idea to give them money, especially when they put.
Yeah, they'll just spend it on giant gummies.
The second they handed over the management to other people, like the amount of stuff that actually got done on the server increased so much
Because they actually cared about it, probably.
Yeah, the people who played it actually cared about it. Whereas, I mean, Mage was great. She did a lot of fun stuff for the server, but it was so undermanaged.
I don't know why Mage didn't just stick around and just work on the server.
She died in a terrible boating accident. Did you hear?
I really don't understand the weird, like, how Devu and Mage, like, oh yeah, I left the PCP. Like, what? You're not friends with them anymore? Like, I don't understand what that means.
Socially, like, do you just not like the idea of being associated with them?
Like, just do what Mage or do what Munchie and Jesse do, and just come on every once in a while.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know the reason for it.
I just don't understand.
I don't know. Yeah, Mage actually just ran a poll on Twitter recently and asked, like, why do you follow me on Twitter? And there were so many replies like, oh, because you're in the PCP. And she's like, yeah, sorry, not a part of the PCP anymore. Ooh, awkward.
Literally me.
Ooh,
I was
cringe.
like not voting on this poll.
I don't know. I feel like Mage of all people is like least likely to suffer from being associated with the PCP.
I think it's because of like the PCP is fucking weird, right? Like the fucking how they made like a whole persona for her, and she just like wasn't into it. Like it's all these like little things that probably slowly started stacking up, and she's like, I just don't want to. Like it's not like I don't like the guys, but I just don't want to be associated with this podcast that has made me into the purple renegade. That I'm not actually. I'm just a furry, and I just make animation.
It seems like she also
that's,
just had like a dying
Mage
interest in being like on the podcast and being a part of like the. I mean, this has happened like during like the terrible arc of boring political conversations on the PCP and just like overall not super great podcast content.
Yeah.
I mean, this is prime Mage time. They're talking about
yeah.
Animal Crossing and shit.
Yeah, we just need to get Mage on this podcast.
We should honor
fuck
Monkey
yeah,
get Mage on this podcast.
I could talk about
Can we get
dreams
Mage
with.
on this
That'll be
podcast?
great.
She's kind of a
I'd like to hear
pretty
her
big
talk about it.
YouTuber.
Hold on. Let me get on the Twitter and just ask her if she would be on this podcast.
She probably doesn't even care about the PCP, if I'm honest.
I mean, we can talk. Well, we don't talk about the PCP. We just talk about other stuff.
Yeah.
We just
You
have
guys
fun.
want to talk about the PCP? Nah.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do like a Mage interview?
Yeah, let's
We
do
just interview her about her time on the PCP.
Well, yeah, we'll put
Her
that
time
on
on PCP.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll think about it. Put it on the list of things we need
We
to
have
do.
a list.
Oh, I've got a list. I think I'm on a list, actually.
Jelly, does your list have a lot of Steins and Steens on it?
Any
Yes.
precious metals in the names?
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, the list is like every shirt idea Jelly mentions tells me to make. The Drawcast and now Mage being on the show, and what's his name? Mother's Basement Monkey.
I don't want Jeff on that. I have nothing.
Oh god.
I have nothing positive to say to Jeff.
I have nothing to say about Jeff at all.
Me too. I don't think I've ever
Let's
seen
not
a
burn
Mother's
bridges.
There's
Basement
just
video.
nothing worth watching.
I remember, okay, so when he used to, like, actually analyze OPs visually, it was, like, kind of interesting, even if you knew everything he was going to say, it was like, you know, there was something to it. And now, he's just jacking off to his girlfriend, who's
He's a
earning all
simp.
the money online.
He's a simp and he's a cuck.
Unless he
Yeah.
comes on the show, which is cool.
Yeah.
I'm just
he'll
not gonna
still
say
be a
either
simp and
way.
a cuck. He'll just be on our podcast, which will make him cooler.
Yeah.
No, it'll make him cool.
Yeah.
Period.
That's how it
I have
works.
nothing to say to him though.
Exactly.
Call him gay.
Keep it that
Ask
way.
him how gay he. Ask him why he isn't trans.
Yeah,
Ask him why he's such a bigot not being trans.
yeah.
Yeah, how dare he?
Yeah.
You know,
We're
That's
all
kind of
trans, yeah.
cringe, dude.
I'm
We're
gonna
all
say
trans
something.
here, right, guys? I mean,
Yes.
girls.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Girls and guy.
I'm the guy. See, it's still correct. I'm the guy. You're the girls.
Yeah.
It's
oh,
okay,
well.
Jelly. Oh, whoa. Woo.
I was thinking related to this. I was gonna
That can't be
say
good.
I don't think I've ever watched a Digibro video before.
Really? I mean,
Wow.
if you
Well,
I don't know.
Wow.
If you like anime-centric content, I think Digi has a lot of great videos.
I mean, it's fine that you have.
I mean, it's just if
I
it's
would
not,
just
not your kind of thing, then
recommend-
yeah, I get that. But yeah,
I'd recommend
Watch
that you
his-
at least watch one to get a context,
Watch his insomnia analysis videos. Those are fucking great.
or just watch any of his like autism ones.
Watch the
Yeah,
Asher
those are good,
score.
too.
Start Asher
Yeah, she
score.
puts out some wild
Ooh,
shit.
the
Like,
Asher
not gonna
score's
lie.
good too.
Yeah, that's like the best thing to watch, I'd say. That and Sword Art Online 2 sucks. Whatever it
I
is.
always feel like I came
Yeah.
in from like
The one that's not allowed on YouTube.
I got
I mean,
into
but you can find
Digibro
it.
through his like music recommendations video, and I was like, oh, this guy listens to all of like the same music that I listen to. I wonder what else he has to say.
I mean, you did get into him through Pony? What?
No.
Yeah? What?
Yeah.
Kind
I
of
don't think any of us
I-
here did.
That's like the
I
dark
did.
No, I
truth.
did. I
What?
did.
I was fucking watching Digi and Tom during the Pony days when they first started.
I drew Digi and Tom porn back in the Pony days based off of
Hey, link that in the show
based off
notes.
of fan fiction.
Please post.
Based off a fan fiction that Digi wrote about two girls fucking on top of water.
Oh my
I
god!
don't know if
A new
I
fad.
don't know if I still have that, but it was such a wild concept, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna draw that. It was awful.
You gonna
And
post
if
it?
I ever find it, I might redraw it.
No, just post
But
it.
Please
Fine.
redraw it.
Just redraw it from memory
Yeah.
perfectly. Because you're a god, C2.
I could feasibly. Thank you. I am the new god. I'm not a voicemail god, but I am a god. Thank
Hey.
you.
So
More like a gay god.
so
No, you're down under,
Fuck
so you're the
yeah.
devil.
Oh, even better.
because I've never really watched Digibro, I'm curious how everyone discovered the PCP. You guys have kind of already said it, but for me, I'll just go really quick. It was Nate, obviously. So
Gross.
Sounds alright.
Really, you don't say.
yeah.
I don't even fucking remember. Probably Digi. I just made a whole video about my relationship with Digiville. I'm not gonna talk about it again.
Your parasocial relationship that's like only mildly real because he talks about how cool your glasses were.
Yes. Exactly.
Still valid.
That was a
Still
very
valid.
interesting take, Dune, because I've never
Was it?
really like, to me, Digi's just a funny, weird internet guy that I like to watch sometimes. But it's interesting to hear other people that had more of I guess, a personal investment in it. I
Yeah.
suppose you could say, if that's fair.
I mean, there are a
Yeah,
lot of
an
parts of
autistic-
Digi's, like personality they put out that I really related to. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know, and I just found a lot of his stances on anime and stuff interesting too. Like, I don't know, he was just someone that I found a lot of interest in.
I will say, I was wearing pajama pants and circle glasses way before I knew about Digi.
Oh yeah. The thing that really got me into Digi back in the day, right? Here, let me tell you about the sins of my past. My English teacher, she liked anime. And she once told me the worst thing. I can't even remember. Fuck, what's the name of the protagonist from SAO?
Kirito.
Kirito. She once told me Kirito was better than Shinji, and my fucking teenage autistic ass went off.
yeah.
I was so pissed at her.
You're justified.
And did
Anyone
he then
would.
put out-
I mean, that's basically this is tantamount to the lefty college professors of the United States indoctrinating their students with terrible political ideas. This is your teacher is filling you with your head with ideas that Sword Art Online is somehow good.
Yeah. And then Digi put out like the videos on how SAO sucked, and suddenly, like, I remember what I said to her. I said it's like a harem anime, and it's not. But it's literally just he collects girls and he doesn't even fuck them, and it felt so harem anime-y, like just watching that first season, and I'm like, aren't we supposed to be fighting for our lives in this show? Why the fuck does he have 50 women sucking his cock?
The show. That's like the tip of the iceberg. That gets so.
No, I think it's very important
I
though.
mean,
Because
the
if there's
spurned
if the
women's
characters
club?
don't feel tension, then what the fuck's the purpose of anything?
The thing was, this is back in season 1. This was back when it first aired, when the bad shit hadn't like come out yet. And the first episode was like, this is a serious, edgy show where characters can die. If you die in the game, you die for real. And then it's just like, oh my god, Kirito, I love you so much. Why won't you love me back? That's it. That's it. I wanted the first thing. I got the second thing. And I I didn't think Kirito was a character. He was like every other harem protagonist, except all his girls weren't hot or vampires or had big titties. It was like a harem, but not even a good one.
He even looks generic enough to be like one of those harem
Well,
protags.
he's just like it's like the same character archetype, like pasted in any other fucking show.
Bazinga!
And then people copy pasted that, so it's just even worse.
Yeah. I think Sword Art Online was the singularity there. I think.
Definitely was the singularity.
Yeah, but that's like something I remember. But the emotional connection is that I am a fucking freak. I have always been a fucking freak. I don't have to say this. You guys all know.
The laugh
fucker. Can I get a dog fucker in chat, please?
Bazinga!
Get in here. Dog fuck.
Thank you. But, like, the fact that Digi was not afraid to be a dog fucker and be honest. Yes.
Alright, thanks, Shinny.
Yes.
We got him.
Guys, you're not gonna get this when you watch
Digi was not
the
afraid to be, like, a
podcast.
freak online and in public and figure out who she is. And I'm like, shit, bro. I wish I could be honest about anything ever. And now I am getting more honest. And part of that is because of Digi. Which is why I'm so into Digi Nay. It's not because I'm a ciscot, I fucking swear.
So,
I believe
Shinji
you.
is a shit character.
Thank you.
In one of Digi's most recent videos, one of the Otaku Ganzu tapes, the Magical Girls one. It was a pretty alright video all around. And it was like at the end though, where Digi's talking about how it's a generalization for sure. I think someone corrected me on this, but it was a generalization. Just emotional men tend to see themselves as women, and logical / lexical women see themselves as men. Where I don't think that's generally true. I just think they see themselves as logical or emotional. Like,
I mean, all of that's just bullshit.
I don't like.
You
It's just
realize
a
that,
generalization that I completely disagree with. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just this assumption that like all all men or women who think those ways also tend to see themselves in that.
Just think of it like those quizzes you see like young like teenage girls taking, like, oh, this is your personality,
Coke or
blah
Pepsi
blah blah,
kind of
that
shit.
kind of bullshit. The vacuous bullshit, but he just zhuzhes it up, makes it look smart, even though it's still just as retarded.
Oh yeah, I think it's more that I don't think they see themselves that way, but I definitely know that like a lot of like more intelligent girls are encouraged to be more masculine and to like, because femininity is often portrayed as like frivolous.
That is true.
And
because men are the intelligent species, right?
Yes, because men are the intelligent species.
And
we
we
are
need
completely
women and
different
men
creatures.
jobs. Feminism.
Yes. Yeah, women should stay home and trad wife and take care of the dog, and men
Fuck
need
the
to
dog.
go out and die for their country. But not women.
Seems alright.
That sounds like my kind of America.
Kajoro wanted to jump in and talk about how he got into PCP.
No.
Yo, did everyone
I did
else like? Was it Digi for literally everyone here,
It was
or like
definitely
was it different?
Digi for me.
Kajoro, I unmuted you, by the way. Kajoro, you're
Yeah,
blowing it.
Digi as well.
I unmuted you.
God.
Okay.
Am I like the solo fucking Nate person on this guy?
Fucking Nate
No,
head.
you're not. I'm with you. So what I did,
Okay.
like, I got into anime, like anime shit on YouTube around 2014, and I came across this video where this douche in sunglasses was ripping apart my favorite anime, Fairy Tail. He was so mean
same.
about it. He tore it to pieces, and I was so mad, and I couldn't even disagree with anything he said. I was just like, fuck, he's right, god damn it.
Oh
fuck.
my god, the absolute realization as a Fairy Tail fan when you're like, "Oh, it's not that good, man. It's not that good."
And then I was like sampling other anime YouTubers, and then I kept hearing, I'd watch a lot of like Giguk and and
Yeah.
like
More like gig cuck.
Yeah,
yeah, more like
I have a
gig cuck.
Giduk shirt, unironically.
And then I came across the infamous Giguk versus Digibro at Crunchyroll Expo vid.
Super cringe.
Classic.
I was like, it's like, this bearded guy seems kind of
More like
interesting.
bearded woman.
Yeah.
Kind of gay, but interesting nonetheless. And then I found out him and Nate did a podcast shitting all over this other anime I liked, Fate Apocrypha.
Oh man.
and I angrily watched all of that, and I was like, and they spent like 20 minutes shitting on the character designs because they were too goofy. I was like, but Glass Reflection Arcana never talks about character designs. It's not even on his score chart.
Oh my god.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
You're both banned from the podcast, by the way.
And then, so I started like, watching the two of them simultaneously and got really into their content. And then Nate made a video like, guys, it's time for RadCon 3. I was like, the fuck is that?
Yeah, I think I got into this whole thing around the end of RadCon 3. So.
Young boys.
I like to clear it out. When I say I got into it through Digi, I mean they started the Procrastinators with the Horseshoe Crew, and I'm like, yes, please.
And like, I always
All
thought
these people.
Nate and Digi were interesting and like innovative compared to most YouTubers. But when I stumbled upon the PCP, I think the first episode of the PCP I listened to was this video where they do like interviews for each other. This was like after they kicked Mumkey, and they were trying to like re-establish what the podcast is. So they were interviewing each of them, and it was super like dry and boring. I was like doing drawing homework for it, and like Manchi just like is talking about he's like connoisseur of swear words, and he just drops the N-word like it's nothing.
Based.
It's like, oh yes, my favorite word. And I was like,
I want to say that word right now, but I know it would get bleeped.
I know, me too.
Nigger?
And then,
Oh my god, dude.
Jelly says it all the time.
Bazinga!
Was it on the podcast?
Yeah. Didn't he say it this episode? Like, on Facebook?
What, nigger?
Yes.
Well, now you did.
Oh well.
Oh well, there goes all that money.
Yeah.
All that
Listen,
$0.
you can censor us. You can censor us with like jelly really close
Yeah,
to
you
the
could
mic,
just
and it's-
replace when I say nigger, just put Jew.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That-
too much
that
work.
makes
You
it
know,
okay.
Doom isn't gonna do that.
wait, what was everyone's first PCP episode?
the first one.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I always start like even if I don't like haven't been watching it since the start. I always start with number one.
I started
Obvious.
sometime,
feel-
I think around the middle. I mean, not like maybe around like 40 to somewhere between 40 and 60. I think. I remember
I got
Losing
into it-
Our Virginity was like one of the earlier ones that I listened to.
I got in around RadCon 1, which is I don't know what
I
that.
remember the exact episode. 145 for me.
Oof.
Which one is that? What's the
Kingdom
topic?
Hearts 3 and Getting Jizzed.
Yeah, what a
Amazing.
I recall that one. That was a
A vintage episode.
My first voicemail was like 166 or 7.
Do you remember what your first voicemail was?
Yep, I do.
Recite it now.
I might have the notes. I might be able to open it. Let's see. Holy
yeah.
shit.
We need a
my first actual episode that I watched was episode 98 on sex.
Yeah, good episode, but Bitterthorn, what? You're not a guest.
I actually think I deleted the note for it because I figured it's like forever in time where it is. So.
Well, we'll see how well that ages once the PCP gets
Yeah.
canceled off the internet.
Okay, bye.
Yeah,
I will
call
say
him.
it was one of my
Bullshit.
other base of voicemail characters, the unironic gangweed guy. So
Oh yes.
that was my first ever voicemail, and it was a 1-for-1. It got played. It was based.
Shit, that's pretty sick. Hey, we're nearly at like
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up.
we're nearly at
no
2
more,
hours.
no more answering. Sorry, the phone is not getting picked up.
All right, Shinny,
I
get
don't
in here.
care.
Zach, you're so hard about this, Zach.
Dude, it's been an hour and
damn
like
it.
40, almost 50 minutes. I
God
got shit
damn
to
it.
do.
Okay.
This will
I was
be
looking at my
episode.
Audacity.
This
I'm
right
like,
here.
I'm so sorry, dude.
I have voicemail.
I have notes.
Yeah,
Shut up.
notes.
We're playing the voicemail.
Minecraft.
No!
Voicemail.
I have more
Jelly.
things I want to talk
You
about.
can talk about them afterwards.
Listen, we are the Jews.
Upload
Oh, shit.
MP3s. It's a podcast, you pieces of shit.
That was.
I didn't hear what he said.
I mean, we could do that, I guess.
He said upload
wants
MP3s.
MP3s.
We don't. Yeah,
For
we
the
don't
po-
need.
'cause it's
We
the
don't
podcast.
have, ditch web.
What does he need an MP3 for? Just watch on YouTube.
He wants the Google
Yeah.
Drive, like
Download
PCP
it
has.
illegally on YouTube.
Why?
Why don't we put it on SoundCloud and all other places that good podcasts are
Why don't we
found?
just link an illegal downloading YouTube to download MP3 website just so they can do it themselves?
Anyway, there's a
Fucking
Google Drive
idiots.
now in the descriptions of the podcast. I already did it. When I was
Oh,
checking
shit.
the voicemails.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's up for
Took
voicemail?
literally 2 seconds.
That's some king
First and
shit,
only
not gonna
voicemail.
lie.
I mean,
What's up for our only voicemail?
That was-
other than-
that was it. That was
That was it. Wait.
Fucking
what?
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. That was
What?
our only
Wait, that
voicemail.
already passed?
It played. I know it played.
That was a
It like-
voicemail?
Can you play it again?
Yeah, he was just asking
Oh.
for the fucking MP3s.
I really thought it was just someone like saying.
Wow. that
jumping
was-
in.
Can we talk though real quick about how quickly Dune-kun over there just gave into the terrorists though?
I think it's. I mean, I used to listen to the PCP through the Google Drive, so I was like, okay, I sympathize.
Literally, why?
because I just like downloading this episodes. Or
What?
sorry,
What,
like,
do you go outside, Dune-kun?
yes.
Who's going outside right now?
Dune-kun likes to go out and
No.
catch his dinner every night. He likes, he likes to eat raw like a
Yeah,
real man.
in my white
Off
van.
the animal, as we said in episode 1.
Listen, I download all of the PCP episodes and listen to them when I hunt my prey down for my dinner that I cook for my family because, Chadwife.
Chadwife, yeah. When you run over kangaroos.
The most you do is
And-
make
Yeah.
your own bread. Don't try to fool anyone else here.
That's not
I
keto.
do
It's
do
expressing that.
roasts. I do roasts. So
Did I say the
I can
word
roast
fuel
anything that I
on
kill.
this podcast yet? Fuel.
We're not
Sorry, I'm
sponsored.
Please say it.
Gotta get
Not
it.
sponsored
That'll
yet.
conflict with our
Gotta get that
Kochava sponsorship. Or
Well, whichever one sponsors first.
Gotta go make a fuel after this.
This episode of the podcast is sponsored by NordVPN
Yeah, totally safe. Trust us.
and Raid Shadow Legends.
Also safe. Trust it.
Yeah.
AFK Arena.
you can't hurt me. I have Norton antivirus.
And our sponsor for the podcast, Skillshare.
God, can we stop
All right,
having
let's go
fake
to,
sponsors?
Dude, Jesse's.
Let's go to emails. Dune-kun, you got the emails up?
Yeah, we got emails.
I feel the meaning of my life fading
yeah,
away.
Is that just a Procrastinators Anonymous thing?
Yeah. It's a reference
Okay.
to
Good.
that. I mean, unless you have one.
No, I don't. I don't
Okay.
have it. I have notes.
I bet you
I have
deleted
notes,
the
yeah.
emails, huh?
Okay, what do you guys? How many fucking notes did you guys take for this podcast?
have
I have like
very-
5 lines.
I have very riveting and interesting content to talk about. Let me look.
Bazinga!
Oh
Yep.
my-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Thank
No,
you.
Yeah.
seriously though. Seriously. Let me look at what I wrote down here. Hold on. Let me.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Agreed.
Oh boy.
Um,
Unironically though, I took down like 10 points, I think, and I think I got through 8. So
All right, Sean.
That's good.
Hit him.
That's
Hit
good.
us with them.
Yeah, hit me.
the
Well,
last
no, he's already hit 8, right?
the last
Okay.
2 is Radcon 4. I haven't been able to complain about that
Go
at
ahead.
all.
Oh yeah, please
Yo.
let it out.
Kareem.
Also, the wrestling stretch goal and street fight goals, we can talk about those too. The ones they're planning on putting in the next one.
Oh boy.
Which they said, which therefore is a fact. They weren't joking at all. I swear. Trust
Oh
me.
yeah, if they
Yeah.
do that, they said voice Grail and voice jail people will be in it, so I will be in it.
And I won't
I am in
because
the
I'm
voice
in
of
neither
Joe, right?
somehow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
Isn't that just
my,
so
my,
epic?
my goal to end up in voice jail now. I need to.
Someone else do it so I don't have to. I'm tired.
Here's the best thing. They said they fly them out. So if I somehow get myself into voice jail, they have to fly me from Australia to America and back again,
boy.
and that would be hilarious.
My point
And
about
expensive.
Radcon, it was gonna be like, you guys see under the pledge tiers how they had those like dates. Those are fucking horrible like estimation dates.
Yeah.
We're like a week away from May ending, and that was like the date for like their shit. I know it probably like doesn't really matter to them that much, but
Because they don't care
Yeah.
about the fans, obviously.
They hate the fans.
Yeah.
Fuck the fans.
Now that we
Damn.
know that they listen to this, we can call them out
roast them.
directly.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they're
Yeah.
doing it. You know, it's
Yeah,
whatever.
I think that's what like a lot of people are the most upset about is just the failure to meet Kickstarter deadlines. I mean, they were kind of ambiguous to begin with, but people want their shit.
The problem they had was that they released like 3 or 4 things at the beginning, like immediately. They should have like got together and like spaced them out, like so something would come
Yeah,
out every
they should
2
have done
weeks.
that.
Listen,
That
that,
was
would mean
embarrassing.
they'd have to talk to each other about what they're doing, figure out their shit, have it organized. They don't have any of that. We all paid to be a part of fucking Radcon.
Yeah.
We all saw how the fucking chat, how the fucking Discord was handled. Let's be honest. Can we really expect that from them?
Embarrassing.
No.
No,
Imagine.
they
we
need a
can't expect the
manager.
bare minimum.
I want just like the video of the meetup. That's not even. Are they gonna say that for last?
Yeah.
Like, I want to see
Oh
that.
shit!
Like I.
This was my other point.
Radcon 4.
That'd be nice.
Digi's editing it,
wait,
so
Digi's
it'll
editing the meetup
come out.
video?
Nice.
Well, that's on the back burner,
Yeah,
I guess.
and he's in like such a shit storm.
Why did they
like,
hand that task to
wha-
the? I guess because Vic is the one who shot all the footage, but like,
Who knows?
the guy who saddled with
Poor
the woman
Vic.
with the saddled with the most work. Yeah, it's not.
Dude, that's
not great.
oppressive. How could they give the woman the most work?
Yeah,
Well, now that
literally.
Mage is gone, you know.
They had to have one. If C2 ever
That's
leaves
the
the
reason
podcast,
Mage
one of us has
left.
to
They wanted
transition.
too much out of her for the fucking Minecraft server, and she just couldn't handle the pressure.
Digi, literally
Typical women.
just send me the footage. I'll edit it. It's not a big deal. I don't care. I just want
Oh
it
my
out.
I was gonna say with this, by the way.
You don't even have to pay him.
just give it to me.
It was the Virgin Radcon 4 versus the Chad Radcon 3,
Oh, so
basically.
Yeah.
So
No, the Chad Radicon 2. Radicon 3 was whatever.
like I was just looking, like this is purely, logical. So I hope like if they listen, they're okay with this criticism. But like Radcon 4 bonus playlist, 5 videos.
Yeah, it's like
Radcon 3, 25 videos, I think.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I was thinking
wild.
the same thing. I don't know, like I don't think Radcon because doesn't Radcon 2 have like the plebe and the weeb thing attached to it, so it's not as Chad because there's still failure to deliver.
Oh, the Blu-rays
yeah.
you mean? In the season
Yeah.
3? That is true.
Yeah. But I mean, Radcon 3 was pretty well polished. I think everyone was satisfied with that, right? Like,
Yeah, I agree with
enjoyed
that.
it.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
you're right.
I think
really
that the
there for
whole
it, but-
using pins for the quick draw thing or whatever the fuck they were doing, I thought that was retarded. They couldn't go buy pencils.
No, I actually don't know why they did that. That's a good point. Whatever.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
that
it.
was
It's so
pretty
you go
retarded,
fast,
yeah.
so you don't have to like think about
Yeah,
erasing
gotta
it.
go fast. Sonic.
Exactly. Yeah.
To be fair,
You're
yeah, when you're
fast.
using a pen, you can't erase anything, so you have to commit.
Yeah.
Oh my
God,
god!
that
You actually had that
Ow.
ready. That's
You're welcome.
funny.
see, this is how someone uses a soundboard right here. Eat your heart out.
Yeah,
Get
this
fucked,
is how you
mate.
use it.
You use it smartly.
Get clowned on.
You clown.
Oh man.
I wanted to talk about. I do have one more note about the.
Me too.
No!
Me
Let's hear it. Let's hear
Yeah,
it.
one more
Let's-
note. Let's hear it. Come on.
Riddle My Ass Batman's voicemail.
Oh,
back.
right.
He's back.
Yeah,
Do you think that's a true story that happened?
I wonder.
That voicemail made me want to kill myself more than my own. So.
Is it like they seem to find Riddle My Ass Batman really funny? I'm not. I guess he's not like unfunny.
don't.
It's just I'm not really like I don't know. not super.
I kind of liked it. It was okay.
Yeah, no offense to the guy,
Sometimes he
I
makes me
just don't
chuckle,
find it funny.
but it's not like everyone, you know.
I think he's
Other times I want to kill him.
Sometimes he gets a
My
Bazinga.
nemesis,
out of me.
if you think about it.
Is
It's
he?
like my
'Cause he's
opposite.
like-
I submit a bunch of voicemails. He just submits
You're
a couple.
angled to your devil.
Yeah.
When he submits, it's gold. It always gets played. It always gets jacked off in the comments. Then when I submit
Yeah,
a
Nate just
voicemail,
fucking- he
another
loves them.
voicemail. God voicemail. Oh
You've
my
just gotta
god,
give up,
guys!
you've got to give up on voicemails, man, so they let the section die. You know, because
That's what I've been trying to tell them. I haven't said that yet. I think.
Do you think they care about the voicemails?
Like
Nate
Nate just
does.
complains about it.
'Cause he-
So why not
he
stop?
needs
Does he-
something to jet to, so he doesn't abruptly end the podcast.
No, I love the voicemails.
I mean, I like the voicemails.
Voicemails are
but
fucking gay.
Yeah, that's not what
well,
I'm talking about. I'm just talking
the
about
voicemails
like
were
in
best when
general. Do they
voicemails
care about
started, but like it's
The voicemails were best when them snakes were doing them. Where is he? Where's them
that
snakes?
Yeah.
isn't
That's
wait
true.
isn't who is that? Isn't that Oblivion Fall or who was that did them snakes?
I think so.
Yeah, I want
I have no
to.
idea.
What do you mean? It was them
Question mark?
snakes.
Yeah, it was them snakes. Come
Yeah,
on.
oh,
I also, where's the lost PCP tapes guy?
those
I
were my
want that guy
favorite.
back. That
Those
guy's
were my
great.
Dude, that guy is
Those are
in the
fucking
jail
amazing.
and the Grail. What an existence.
Hey, is that you got any more notes, Sean? Dune?
Last
No?
one, yeah, for me.
Okay.
I got more.
I just wanted to say being a Nate head is atrocious. I'm glad that most of you aren't. It's like being in an abusive relationship.
I mean that's.
Pretty
I was kind of a Nate head at one point, but that's like why I'm no longer. You know, I just can't. I can't do it to myself.
I'm ideologically a Nate
Yeah,
head.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I fall. I'm emotionally a digi head, but yeah, that's
Imagine being emotionally a Ben head. Embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
Too bad Simon left. We could bring him
Yeah,
in.
cringe.
But guys, don't you know? Friendship ended with Digi. Friendship ended with Ben. Now Digi is her best friend.
Yeah.
His best
Yeah.
friendship
friend.
ended
Their
with
best
Miss
everyone.
Gender
Now I
Simon.
shall wallow in social isolation for all eternity.
Listen, I can't misgender Psymid because I've decided that gender is not real.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
Lol.
You can always count on Jelly to be transphobic.
Yeah.
You can quote that, by the way.
I'm upset you
It
guys
makes the
didn't have a big
cast more
argument. That's what I
diverse.
was kind of betting on.
I mean,
that's for the
I
big
feel like
ratings.
I have a lot of things that I could say, but I feel like so many people have already
Me
said
too.
all that. Like the conversation's already been had, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, I'm just talking to myself at this point. It's all the
Yeah,
same.
and
it-
now we have Biden or Trump.
yeah.
Fuck that.
It's
I will
Biden,
say,
Biden.
the trans thing, unironically cringe. It's fucking retarded. Gender is stupid. There's no reason to identify as a gender. It's cringe. It's fucking retarded. Don't like it.
I
Based.
mean,
Don't do
yeah,
it.
that's something
Ever.
that I
Hard
like. I
agree.
think about often. Is like, well, that's not really. It's like my gender is not what I tie so closely into my identity. Nor is like this need to belong to. I mean, I was saying like Digi's like really trying to be part of the trans community and anything, but there's so many people that need to belong.
He's
to...
wearing programming socks. He
Oh
is.
shit! I had no clue. Okay, I'm not even up to date on a lot of this shit. I mean, like on like exactly what Digi's been doing, but it's it's how like people need to tie themselves into everybody else that does the same thing that they do. I mean, to me, it's like the same thing as like watching anime and watching Mother's Basement. You know, like you have to be a part of the same conversation everyone else is. When you know, I feel like that's not part of what it means to like, I don't know, be trans. Not that I really have any idea what that is. I have no idea like what the feeling is that governs someone to want to be trans. Which is why I just my understanding of Digi is less than it was. Like I can't relate to Digi as much as I used to. And not that I don't like Digi at all any less. It's just I don't relate to Digi as much as I guess I thought I did.
Okay.
Me,
I
but with
I was
Nate.
just gonna say there. Oh, go ahead. Oh yeah, basically. I was just gonna say there though. With the whole trans thing, like this is just a like because it's not was the gender dysphoria. I don't believe it's that, right? It's just he just It's more of like he just feels like he's a whammon.
Well,
okay, so like, what makes you trans isn't any medical condition, really. It's just how you feel about your own gender.
Well,
Like-
okay, well, that's not
That's
what
That's the
Mental
leftist-
condition, am I right, guys?
that's not what the actual medical like
Hold on.
professionals say.
Bazinga.
But, like,
Yeah, like the medical diagnosis is part of it, but that isn't everything, because like the
well,
way you
yeah, and gender
connect with your own
dysmorphia. Yeah, that's what I was trying to
is
get at.
like
Because
a-
gender
yeah.
dysmorphia is a little different than just feeling like you're trans, right? I was just gonna say, like, I don't know which is Digi is, because like he has talked about this for like ever, so it's like it's kind of hard to parse.
He wants to be a little anime girl, so he can
Yeah,
have sex with other little anime girls.
The thing that like takes me back the most is how
100%.
suddenly everybody's drawing Digi as cute. Like somehow, like Digi is now an adorable little anime girl. And yesterday, Digi was a gross trash man with a beard. Like that's how like I mean, I'm not saying like that's how I think of it. Like that's just how people are now perceiving this image of Digi.
Yeah, and how old is he again
30 something
right now? Just real quick.
He's like 28 or something.
If anyone remembers,
Yeah.
like,
He's 28 because he made that video about being 27 like a year ago about how same age as KajoroBitterthorn.
Question mark.
I think it's because we all know that like Digi's femininity, quote unquote, has always been connected to like this weird ethereal youth because he looks like a girl as a child. And maybe that's why people are like drawing her like that. Because like you see, we've all seen baby Digi. We've all seen tiny girl Digi as a child, as a literal infant. We've all seen that. And like
I've seen
that's how like God, why, Jelly? Why are you making
What do you mean?
these
What's
things?
wrong?
Yeah, you
just said he's seen it.
Nothing. I just had a bad thought, and now I'm going to go to the doctor, and he's going to put a thing in my nose and make it go
I think we know
away.
what to do with bad ideas. I think some certain individuals had some plans for people with wrong thoughts. You know, I think there's.
Yeah, I think he had the final solution.
I think we were heading in the same direction.
The
But with
ever
different
elusive
erections.
solution to the J question.
I mean, I guess I just don't understand the practicality or what that really does for you. I don't understand how, because it's just a label. It's just a label. It doesn't do anything for you. And it's not even
I think Digi really does want to appear feminine. I think that's a big part of it for Digi. Like, she's been going out for runs and like really trying to lose weight, and Digi's been on a diet to like. I think the idea is to really appear feminine right now.
Literally, part of like the social theory of gender is that it is how others perceive you, and that is pretty obviously what's important.
To be is to
To
be
Digi.
perceived.
People do treat men and women differently. This is a fact.
As they should.
And like, if
Do
you
we
want,
treat you
like,
differently,
even if
Situ?
Well, that's because
Shut
she's
the
Australian,
horse cock
not
up your
because.
ass.
yeah.
yeah, because she's Australian.
Listen, I may be allowed to commit murder, but apparently because I'm a woman, I'm not allowed to mow the lawn. That is something that has actually been said to me. I shouldn't mow the lawn because I'm a woman. It's
Well, you'll get less
fucking weird.
sentences either way. Like this time at least.
This is true. Thank God I'm a woman.
Yeah.
But like, that's like people do treat men and women differently, and a lot of the thing that isn't dysphoria is euphoria. People treating you as the way you want to be treated, which aligns with like the way they see your gender. Whether the gender is real or not, society thinks it's real and treat it like it's real. So if you want to be treated a certain way, you got to align with certain expectations. It's how the world works.
Yeah, I get
Also,
it. Let's
who would
get
want
it.
to be a man? Because men are
Yeah.
gross.
Because then you're just playing into the social bullshit that we all fucking tote the line on. Like, if we all do that, it's never going to change, is the problem. Like,
Of course,
at some
but the fact
point,
of
we
the
got
matter
to
is
fucking
that-
put our foot down, like, hey, this is bullshit. Why are we adhering to these dumbass labels?
I think it's important to talk about how the labels are dumb and stupid, But I think also until we convince enough people that the labels are dumb and stupid, if we want to be treated a certain way, we have to toe the line because we're all slaves.
I think for a lot of people it's either all or nothing. It's all like some people either want the labels to mean nothing at all or for them to mean everything, which the labels mean something, but it doesn't have to be everything. And I don't think anybody will ever perceive anybody the exact way that they want to be perceived. Like nobody will ever have like the true understanding of one another. No individual has what it takes to understand everybody.
I mean, unless we build like technology that lets us
Elon
like
Musk,
directly interface with each other's minds and shit.
Unless we become the Borg, and then we all get cool metal parts.
Elon Musk on Joe Rogan was literally talking about thought viruses. Like, yeah, they're just dangerous ideas, that we just have to. I mean, I get where he's coming from, but like the way he made it sound is like, yeah, they're just sometimes dangerous ideas that if we had this technology, we could just eliminate these bad ideas from people. I mean, that's like the way it could be construed. So, which is not what I'm about.
Authoritarian.
Yeah, not what I'm about.
Yeah, little thought control, not based, very cringe.
Very.
Indeed, yes.
Disappointed, Mr. Musk.
So, this was great. But
we really...
Yeah, we should... I was going to say, we got to cut this off.
Slay this queen.
One more note.
No, we have to cut off the tip. I'm sorry. Just like at birth. We're going to get you, the Jew crew.
Jesus, no.
I'll be back.
It's Jelly's tip.
Okay.
I'll be back.
You'll be back next week at the next episode of fucking Procrastinators Anonymous, because this episode's over.
We're a podcast.
We're a podcast. How do you fucking end a podcast episode? I don't even
go to voicemail.
Goodbye.
We already went to voicemails.
We're done.
Bye. Goodbye. Everyone say goodbye. Everyone say goodbye. Bye.
Hey.
Dog, yeah. Japanese niggas. Dude, Japanese. Okay, if you said like that intro, and then you had like an actual rap, and like I would come in the background for like the chorus, like Japanese niggas, Japanese niggas, Japanese niggas, Japanese niggas, oh Japanese niggas, Japanese niggas, Japanese niggas, yeah, Japanese niggas, Japanese niggas.